This episode of World Class Bullshitters After Dark is rated X. It is not for the faint of heart, the bitchy, the whiny, the SJW, or anything in between. This is a show for grown men, by grown men, acting like children. Viewer discretion is advised. For bitches, that is.
Welcome to a very special episode of World Class Bullshitters, episode 69. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is the last standing Samoan, Nick Udom.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Why?
Have you seen what's going on?
Well, tonight's show is going to make everything better, so just step back off that ledge, take the gun away from your temple, and get a boner.
And don't take those pills.
And don't take the pills. Well, you can take Viagra. I don't know. I'm not at that age yet. But this guy is Joel Hastings.
I am not the man with the original plan. Mine's better. And I don't have a tan.
And finally, Curtis Lendenfield.
Hello!
I fucking love Mrs. Doubtfire, dude.
I think it's Robin Williams' best.
Yeah, like, fuck Good Will Hunting and Dead Poet Society and what's that one? Millennium Man, or whatever it's called. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Bicentennial Man?
Bicentennial Man. That movie is his best. Like, dude, when I close my eyes and think of Robin Williams, I think of Mrs. Doubtfire.
Absolutely. I know a lot of people think the parrot from Aladdin, but Mrs. Doubtfire was my first exposure.
The parrot from Aladdin? You mean
What?
the genie?
Yeah, the genie.
Oh, whatever. Some not white character.
He's blue.
Evil bastard.
Yeah, who was Gilbert Godfrey was the parrot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got fired for being a racist. That's the kind of climate we live in, folks. What'd you say?
Wait.
I said not for being a Jew?
That's what got him the job, my friend. That's how Hollywood works.
Jeez.
I know. But anyway, yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire's great. I like Jumanji, but Mrs. Doubtfire, man, that was like one of the first movies I ever saw in theaters. I was like 5 years old, so...
They're my goddamn kids, too.
I mean, if Mrs. Doubtfire was remade, it would be a horror movie for sure nowadays.
It's Medea.
Yeah, you guys seen that trailer, right? Where they just recut it as a horror trailer?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's amazing.
And Robin Williams had the acting chops to play it. If they were to remake it and he didn't kill himself, they could remake it as a horror film and he could pull it off, and it would be maybe just as good. I don't want to, overstep my expectations, but it could be just as good.
True.
That's one of the few films from my childhood that I could watch as an adult and appreciate on almost the exact same level. So.
Speaking of that, you know what movie I've been watching a bunch from my childhood, and it's not that great, but it's way better than I remember?
What's that?
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, just watched that with my sons 2 weeks ago. They were entertained as shit.
I have watched it 8 times this month. I fucking love Mortal Kombat.
So you're not watching Annihilation?
Ugh.
Ugh, never.
Well, I mean, like that one, like the effects aren't too bad. They're okay, so I mean that's fine. But yeah, it's still a great movie.
And
It is.
I think Mortal Kombat, they knew what worked, and what worked was that goddamn song. That's why they played it 4 times throughout the movie.
It's epic as shit, dude. Like, I downloaded it to my phone, and I've been driving in my car. It's like, Kano, Liu Kang, Raiden. I'm like, motherfucker, I need to stop with the Mortal Kombat.
No.
I think on Saturday morning I'm going to bust out my Super Nintendo and play Mortal Kombat 2.
Do you prefer 2 over 3?
Oh, every day.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like... First off, I hate the character designs in Mortal Kombat 3. I don't like the character selection. And I'm really not a big fan of the running combo attack. So, Mortal Kombat 1 was the first one I ever played, but 2 was the one that made me like a big giant fan.
See, I only have real exposure to Ultimate 3, because it has the giant roster, and I would always play as Noob Saibot, because I don't know how to fight, so I would just do his cheating-ass combo where he fucking goes up through the ceiling and slams you down, and then you can just keep cheating like that the whole time. Infinite combos.
I'm glad we've never played together.
It would end our
When did
friendship.
2 and 3 come out?
93 and 95?
Okay, that's the reason why I've never really played them. I was in Japan.
Yeah, and they play Street Fighter there.
The real version.
I can just imagine like a small Japanese woman fighting a sumo wrestler in a back alley somewhere. That would not end well.
It probably happened. Nobody had, cell phones at that time. You couldn't record it, so it probably happened.
She got pregnant and had a baby.
Oopsie!
Curtis, I just remember liking Trilogy, which was like an expansion on Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the first games we had for the PlayStation. The only thing that sucked is the loading.
Oh yeah, that was what's nice about the old Nintendos and shit. No loading. It's just there. Boom. You ready to play? Go. No waiting. I play Grand Theft Auto 5 every night, and it's like a 3-minute load up.
Yeah, I can understand for that game because once it loads, it's done. But still, I'm with you. Like, I feel like we should live in a world where your games just instantly start.
Things on the Switch, do they instantly start?
Yes. There was... they instantly start... Well, I only played Zelda, so I can't say for the other 3 games that exist. But Zelda, it would instantly start, but it would load at really bad times. Like, you would enter or exit one of these shrines, which is like a mini temple, and they would load for like 30 seconds. So
Okay, so it's kind of like a Skyrim.
Yeah.
In that sense.
It's still worth the time to play Zelda, but the system's really not worth your money.
Okay. And we'll get to some Switch news coming up here in a little bit.
But before we get into the news, quick shout out to the listener of the week, Kendo Slice. He picked up the official World Class Bullshitters t-shirt last year. He picked up the GTA t-shirt and the Jiggity Woohoo shirt. So I believe, Kendo, you are one of the only official World Class Bullshitters listeners that has every one of the t-shirts. I salute you and I thank you for supporting the show. And if you would like to help support this show, head on over to incarnate-studios.com, pick up a shirt. It doesn't have to have our faces on it. It should, but it doesn't have to. You can get shit about Bud Dwyer, Ryan Gosling, Episode 7 sucks. There's something for everybody. So head on over there, incarnate-studios.com, don't forget the fucking hyphen, and pick up a t-shirt. By the way, we just sold one to the Netherlands today.
Ooh. Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. So, I don't know...
Kendo Slice, our first Triple Crown winner.
Yeah, he's the Shawn Michaels of the podcast listeners.
I actually told him, I said, I don't know how I feel about my face being in your closet.
I did like Loudy's comment. My face is close to your heart. I was like, oh, Loudy.
You could expand. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You could expand and actually just sell the panels of each of our faces on shirts by themselves.
I really doubt that would sell.
But at least Dustin's would.
Yeah,
that's true.
You do have the best picture on there.
Oh, I'm a handsome motherfucker, and I love cocaine.
Is that really cocaine, or is that dry cum?
Do you think I'd leave any not on my tongue?
He's got to save some for later. Come on, man.
Wow.
Joel, we should take your idea and treat it like Survivor. Whoever sells the least amount of shirts gets eliminated from the podcast.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
I hope Brian outsells Loudy.
Oh my god, I would love that. Shit, I'm gonna buy a Brian. I'm gonna make and buy a Brian t-shirt.
How long would you run that for? Like, a month, 6 months, 3 months, a year? Like, how long would you run that?
Well, since it takes forever for the wider audience to do shit, I guess I'd leave it up for a whole year. Or no, till Christmas. No, through Christmas. Like, next February. I'll do that, and I'll eliminate whoever doesn't sell a shirt. What I should also do is make sure I don't get eliminated, because if I get eliminated from the show, there's no show, which would be kind of weird. Everyone would just sit in their rooms on Thursday night and think what it would be like to talk to each other.
Oh, that'd be boring.
That would be. Speaking of boring, have you guys heard about all that bullshit with YouTube?
Yep.
Well, I made tonight's episode the most unadvertiser-friendly, so we probably won't get to monetize this episode, so go all out. Say the shit you want to say.
Well, make sure you give it to me so I can put it on SoundCloud.
Oh, yeah, I need to send all those to you.
Mm-hmm.
That is my job for tomorrow. Sorry,
for people
Phil,
like me that aren't aware, what's the deal with YouTube?
Nick, do you want to take this?
Yeah, I've kind of researched this a little bit. What's happening is that if your video is not advertiser friendly, YouTube is demonetizing it automatically, and because their rules are fucking vague, like usual, you don't know what's wrong, why they've done it, or to what extent they're going to do it. Like you could say shit, and they could demonetize it. You could talk about calling your girlfriend a cum dumpster. And they could demonetize it. You could talk about fucking terrorists, and they could demonetize it. They can demonetize it for anything they see fit because their rules are so vague.
And they can blacklist your channel instantly.
Yes, they can.
What does blacklisting do?
You're instantly all your videos are instantly unmonetizable no matter what, and you can't appeal it.
Yeah.
Huh.
See, we're so small. We're a lot like Cloud City. We slip right through the cracks.
Yeah, but Vader still shows up.
But we may be able to trade like Phil's life or something for some leniency.
And loudies just to be sure, just to be doubly sure,
Yeah, there's a lot of beer.
So how about we just trade Phil's feet, Dan's lungs, and Loudy's no personality. I have nothing.
just all of Loudy, and then and the other two things too,
and a slightly rusty Loudy. I think they'll let us go.
I think with our expansion to other platforms, I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I'm honestly not worried because this isn't really a money thing. Because if I depended on the money from the YouTube channel to live, I'd have been dead like 6 months ago. Actually, I'd have been dead right away. This is barely profitable. It's just for fun. That's why I don't get too upset because it's like, oh, you're unmonetized. Oh well.
Darn, I missed out on that 28 cents this week.
Yeah, a whole $1. Thank you, YouTube. Like, whoa, $1. Technically, I'm an advertiser on YouTube, so they should be catering to me because I paid for a bunch of ad space for the Incarnate Studios website middle of last year. So they should be like, hey, Mr. Hicks, what would you like to see on your videos? And I'd say more of my shit on my own videos. So I should just pay for advertising to put on my own videos. Would that work?
Oh yeah.
Jeff, I was hoping you'd go with the whole, well, I gotta have more cowbells.
I need more cowbell in this video, please.
Ding, 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 ding.
No, but Curtis, it's a lot of these YouTube channels are like all doom and gloom and this and that. Oh, it's the end, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like,
oh no, they have to get real jobs now.
Yeah, like, I hate to say it, but none of them, and I'm not going to say us because my ego won't allow it, but they do not contribute to society enough to where, like, if they disappear, I'll care. Like, oh my god, ETC is no longer a fucking YouTube channel. Oh well, I don't get to see a bearded dick and a blonde dick stand in front of a camera and make stupid jokes. Oh, what am I going to do for 10 minutes?
We'll see. Here's the thing as well. They can build their own sites and have videos on there and have people watch them and do their own advertising. Why don't the fuck they just don't do that? Like,
because they don't have
everything
a business
from YouTube.
manager like you.
Well, I do what I can. Just host your video somewhere. Host your video somewhere else and have them on your website, and make it to where people only go to your website to see your videos. Duh.
I'd like that if that was how we operated, because we could, self-fund everything. We could maybe, make video content and go to conventions and film shit and make fun of celebrities to their faces, that kind of stuff.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. That would be amazing.
Like,
you know what might help with this, Jeff?
What?
If we had a Patreon.
Oh, I think that's a good idea. Do you think we should have it set up by, I don't know, the 40th anniversary of Star Wars on May 25th of 2017?
Did you just say May 25th of 2017?
I did. Did you hear May 25th of 2017?
I thought I heard May 25th of 2017.
Well, May 25th of 2017 it is. The World Class Bullshitters Patreon will be launched with all the tiers and gifts and hand jobs that you can handle. So, if you really do like this channel, and by the way, this was not a planned segue. So, if you thought this was like some elaborate ruse to get you to want to support us, no, it just kind of happened. But May 25th, 2017 seemed like the perfect date to do this. So, be prepared for May 25th, 2017. The Patreon will be live. And May 25th, 2017 will be a very special Star Wars A New Hope themed episode. So all the bullshitters, that are currently working for us at that time will be together. We'll do a great Star Wars themed video, and we will entertain you like no one else can. So I guess it's time for the news. But before we get to the news desk, I just
give
got
us
one
your
small
fucking money.
Yeah, or we'll come to your house and take it.
No.
Damn, we've been dancing around it, but give us money, Christ.
Dion will kick down the door, give you a hand job, and then take your money.
Oh,
He would if he wasn't at some faggoty ass pigskin thing tonight.
Yeah, you know, to Brian Lape and the listeners
you get so angry about sports all the time.
It's so fucking gay. Like, I would rather have three dudes come and just simultaneously fuck me in the ear than have to deal with a bunch of fucking crybaby, overgrown, knuckle-dragging retards who make millions of dollars play a stupid game that fucking shouldn't exist.
What, wrestling?
Hey, that can go by the wayside, too.
Well, see, here's a good thing. They're all getting brain damage slowly anyway, so who the fuck cares?
But it's
Me,
stupid
'cause
because
I
they all
want their
have hot
millions?
wives.
Yeah, so their hot wives are not gonna do anything. They're just gonna see their husbands slowly die and become stupid and become just like a vegetable in the chair, and they'll probably just take his money anyway. So what does it matter?
Or become commentary.
Become commentary. Oh God.
Shit, I'd trade all the years of my life for like 5 of Tom Brady's. Fuck, that'd be awesome.
Oh God.
And I hate sports. Like, I'm with you, Curtis. Fuck. I almost said fuck Dion. Fuck you too, Dion. Fuck you and your stupid NFL draft party, you motherfucker. You're not in the NFL. You're never going to be in the NFL. So why are you there and not on this show? You know, you're home. You've betrayed us, my friend. But that's okay. We'll see you next week. It's not
Dion,
a big deal.
come home.
Wait, too good for your home? Answer me. Suck my white ass, Dion.
He might, dude.
He's got a white ass of his own to suck.
Oh.
Oh.
You think Hillary bleaches?
No.
I guess he does.
No, she doesn't bleach, nor does she shave. Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah, I was about to say, she's probably got a pretty dark anus.
Oh.
That's the kind of party tonight's show is. And for the listeners, like
WCBS 69, the dark anus.
Haters, bitch.
Hey, listeners, do me a favor. Use the hashtag WCBS69 and post the nastiest shit you can on Twitter. Link it to us.
The nastiest comment we read with that hashtag, whether it's on Twitter or on YouTube or on the Facebook page, put them everywhere. But the nastiest one will get a special treat, and we will let you know what that is after you leave the nastiest note.
Yeah. It's not going to be a hand job. It's going to be better.
2 hand jobs?
Maybe 10. Maybe.
Oh.
I don't know.
Curtis blowjob?
Yeah, Curtis blowjob. I'm laughing because there's a rapper named Curtis Blow, not... Actually, that's the only reason I'm laughing, because Curtis Blow is a rapper, and he was pretty cool. No, but the other guys are just busy. Dan's out on a date, so good for Dan. May tonight be the night, Dan.
He said Dan, not Phil.
Yeah.
That's true. That's fucking true. I saw that firsthand. Ugh.
So did Joel, but he forgot because he's so old.
He's just too old.
Joel,
look at him!
Quit getting old, dude.
Or don't look at him.
I actually don't have that option, Nick.
Well, I don't know.
Go to you.
That's true, but I'm just saying, quit getting old.
Okay.
And
God, I
Joel
wish
has left the
you'd kill
building.
yourself on camera. Imagine the fucking subscribers we'd get.
The fucked up part is we're an audio podcast. They'd only hear a gunshot. Well, the CIA or the FBI or whoever listens to everything we do is recording this, so they'll have a video of Joel shooting himself in the head.
An Xbox.
True. All right, now before we get into the news, I just have one piece I'd like to say. So this past week, Kim Kardashian's big fat ass was plastered all over the internet, and while it's not the greatest ass, I always want to see more, and I'm really holding out for that elusive shot of her bending over bottomless. That's all I had to say about that.
Dude, I need to get you her porn, or do you have it?
I've seen it, but it's not. There's like, okay, I've seen her suck a dick. I've seen her get fucked. I've seen her do terrible movies. I've seen her do not everything, because I don't watch her TV show. My point is, the one thing I want to see her do is like probably the last thing she'll ever do. So I'm just holding out hope that before she dies, she'll do it. Because what's going to have to happen is we're going to have to get really famous. We're just going to have to pick her up, make her take the photo, and then, leave her by the side of the road. And then I'm not going to hurt her. I might punch her in the face. Okay, punch her in the face. I would punch her for marrying Kanye West's bitch ass.
But then, see, what you don't understand is that afterwards, Kanye West is going to find out about it and tweet about it all the time. And then, what are you going to do?
We're going to leave her with a world-class bullshitter's business card. That's what we're going to do, with the hashtag WCBS69 on it. And he's going to be like, yo, man, this WCBS69 shit is off the hook. I'm going to kill these motherfuckers. And I'm just going to be like, all right, Kanye, bring it. And we'll get into a Twitter battle. Maybe we'll end up on TMZ.
Dude, it's going to be bad because he's going to find you and come at you with all of his lawyers.
I don't have any money yet. What's he gonna do? Sue me for nothing? All right, Kanye, you can have my fucking Spider-Man statue and my Batman Hot Toys doll. Whoop-de shit.
I find her ass disgusting.
Oh, I understand it's not the greatest of ass. She's famous, and I want to see it.
I'm looking at the picture that you're talking about. All you got to do is Google right now Kim Kardashian, and it's like there's 6 images across the top row. It's the top right. She's in like a Jamaican-colored bikini, and her ass, it just looks like an elephant's testicle on a popsicle stick.
Oh my god!
Well, the only reason I happened to go back and look up this photo is because I was at dinner the other night with Dan. We were eating this all-you-can-eat sushi, which, by the way, was all freshly made, so it wasn't some buffet bullshit, and it was awesome.
Nice.
It was $20, all-you-could-eat Asian food. Like, they had 100 different sushi rolls. They had soups, full entrees. You can get as many as you wanted within a 2-hour time limit. It was ridiculous. But that's enough for that. That's enough for that advertisement. But no, they happened to have TV on, and I just saw a picture of a big ass, and I went, "Is that Kim Kardashian?" So I looked it up, and I saw it, and I thought it was relevant because tonight is episode 69, where we talk about the most fucked up shit we've ever talked about. Well, not ever. We've had Curtis Lindenfield on past episodes, and we've gone dark, so...
Not Hillary's butthole dark, but pretty close.
Is that the new standard? Does it go like gray, charcoal, black, midnight Hillary's asshole?
Yep. You forgot Wesley.
Oh, Wesley Snipes? Okay. I mean, I'm all for that. If that's the new color grade, I'm sure she'll be like, I don't like that.
It doesn't matter.
Hillary's asshole is the new black?
Listeners, if you want to see that as a t-shirt, tell us in the comment section.
And give us your fucking money.
All joking aside, that would be an amazing t-shirt. I would wear that just myself. People would be like, who's Hillary? Well, let me tell you a story.
This is a story all about how my ass got...
Oh. I should send D on a Snapchat. He'd be like, I hate you guys. I'm like, well...
Yeah, WCBS 69, Hillary's asshole is the new black.
Tweet it to us. We'll read it on air next week. All right, so I'll jump
put the last name Green in there, by the way. Hillary.
Okay, let's take it over to the news desk. Curtis Lindenfield, take it away.
Sure, I'm going to give a quick shout out myself to Liquid Metal Pro. He left a pretty lengthy comment on last week's video, but he mentioned this theory that we got SJWs infiltrating like these franchises and Hollywood as a whole and kind of pushing their agenda from the inside out. Which I totally agree with, because back when the election was going on, I was reading this book called Rules for Radicals by this guy named Saul Alinsky. And his whole theory was, as liberals, you need to infiltrate certain organizations and spread communism from within. And Hillary Clinton and Obama had ties to this. So just wanted to give a shout out to Liquid Metal Pro. It is a legitimate theory. And if you're more interested in it, Saul Alinsky's Rules for Radicals, he's the reason for all this. Anyway. Don't know why you're laughing.
Damn, all right.
Switch, in the first month that it has been out, it has sold 2.74 million copies. And as Jeff pointed out last week, 2.76 million copies of Breath of the Wild, which doesn't make sense. What do you guys think?
I thought the console sold 11 billion consoles, man. I'm sorry.
No, there's a reason Phil's not on here anymore.
And no one...
Because he can't fucking read.
And no one cared.
No, I'm going to give you some numbers to compare it to some other Nintendo systems when they first launched. Now, this is only for 1 month. So remember, It's 2.74 for 1 month. But the Wii, in its first 1.5 months, sold 3.19 million. The Wii U sold 3.06 million. And something comparable, the 3DS in 1 month sold 3.61 million. So, how do you guys see this playing out? Is it going to die off, or is it going to keep growing?
Honestly, I think it's going to die off because I have one. It sucks. Like, I'm not trying to be cynical, but I've owned every Nintendo except the Wii U. And the Switch, I have not turned on my Switch in over a month. Thank you, Echo. Again.
I hope Nintendo goes out of business.
They're not going to go out of business.
No, they're not going to go out of business. But the thing is that it will die, and it will die fast. Jesus.
Joel, mute yourself.
God. Anyways, before I got rudely fucking interrupted by Joel's bullshit, it's gonna die because they only have 4 games for it. They haven't announced any more, and I doubt you can download any more games for the Switch.
Well, remember, Nick, Mario Kart, the same exact game that came out 3 years ago, just came out on the Switch. So, the same game is now on the console.
Nintendo released a Mario game. You don't fucking say.
Here's something else I found interesting. I said the Wii sold 3.19 million, and the Wii U sold 3.06.
Yeah.
The Wii U went on to sell 13.5 million overall, and the regular Wii sold 100 million. So it really could go one of two ways. It could be either like the Wii and be really big, which I don't see happening. It's most likely going to be like the Wii.
Joel, mute yourself, man. We were getting huge echo from you.
Mute myself? I don't even know how on this thing.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm with you. It could go either way, but as somebody that likes Nintendo and owns this console, it's so useless. Like, it's literally a Zelda machine. And now that I've beaten Zelda, I have no purpose or no interest in playing it anymore. Like, last week I jokingly said I was going to sell it. I'm kind of going to hold on to it in case, like, E3 happens and they're like, this, like, Super Smash Bros. Is coming out. Then I'll keep it and play it. Maybe get online and do all that fun shit. But it feels like a half console. Like, PlayStation 3 is a better system than the fucking Nintendo Switch. PlayStation 2 is actually really good.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably gonna make some sort of bundle or whatever for Christmas and cut it down by $50. But that'll probably be it, honestly.
No, they missed the boat with me with their whole fucking forced scarcity thing. My son asked for one for his birthday last month, and right when he asked, I was like, you know what? If I can go out and find one right now, I'm getting it for you. And every fucking store I went to didn't have it. And they lost a customer. I'm not going to come back to it. You don't have it when I want it, I'm not going to want it at all ever again.
Well, I mean, what is it? They're going to release a fucking, what is it, mini Super Nintendo, and I'm sure that's going to be limited as well. It'll cost $60, and then it'll be $500 on eBay, an hour later.
I might go get one just to fucking scalp it, just to say fuck Nintendo fans.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I tell you what, if you can get 2 of them, I will pay for the second one, and then I think we should give it away to one of the listeners.
That's not a bad idea.
If you can get your hands on 2 of them.
No, you should give it away when we get to a certain subscriber limit.
Right, I didn't say what the stipulations were. I just think that we should, if we are lucky enough to get 2 of them, one of them so you could scalp it. The other one I would gladly pay retail price for, and we give it away to one of our amazing fans. Give us your fucking money. Next story.
I like it.
Boondock Saints. Are you guys familiar with that movie? That franchise?
Yes.
Yep.
It's the stupid man's intellectual film.
I think Boondock Saints is one of the most overrated pieces of shit things I've ever watched, had to hear about, or have explained to me why some fucking retards in real life have these stupid words they barely know how to spell tattooed on their index fingers.
Toph.
But Boondock Saints is getting an origin story television series.
Oh, fuck you.
Why? The movie told the origin.
Yes, it did. It told the whole... And even then, there's a documentary about the guy who made the movie who the guy is a complete douchebag, and he literally got brought to Hollywood overnight and lost his whole fucking deal just as quickly because he was
Troy
being
Duffy?
Yeah, he was being a dick to like the secretary or whatever because like the guy running the studio wouldn't take his call, and he's like, "Listen here, motherfucker, you take my call right now or that's it, it's over." And it's like, really, dude? Who are you to talk to a multi-million-dollar studio exec? Who the fuck are you?
Well, he got his way. It's over.
I'm just sad that this thing is still around because the people that like it really fucking like it. And they're like, dude, it's the greatest fucking blah, blah, blah. I got the fucking tattoos. And I'm like, you're so stupid. It's just stupid. I don't know. It doesn't deserve a better insult than just stupid.
It is trash. And I see so many people at horror conventions with those fucking t-shirts and tattoos. They have a fucking lamp with those pistols on it.
Oh, yeah. It's
the most, like, average hyped movie I've ever seen. It's like the Avatar of shitty low-budget movies. You know, I hope they re-release the movie for the 20th anniversary on DVD and they use my blurb.
God, I hope you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna do a Blu-ray release, but they're gonna have everybody do like a fucking Indiegogo for it. That's what they're gonna do. And once it reaches like 100,000, then they'll release the Blu-rays. So that's what's gonna happen.
Blu-rays are just sitting in a fucking warehouse right now.
God, no, they're not even.
Signature.
Oh my God. With this mushroom stamp on them.
Oh. No one would ever buy that. I feel like my cousin would buy that.
Oh God.
He likes Ron Jeremy.
I mean, like, you know, the guy's funny. So that's about it.
That's what he's known for, his sense of humor.
Yeah, well, you know.
That and his alcohol brand.
11-inch cock.
That's true.
Ugh.
George Miller confirmed that he's written 2 more Mad Max films, and he's starting to get the wheels turning for the next one, which is going to be called The Wasteland. And Tom Hardy is scheduled to return, as is the blind, deaf guitar guy thing.
Didn't he die, though?
Well, nope. George said he's absolutely going to be in the next one.
Cool, whatever. I'm down for it. That last one was amazing, so I'm down. Any release dates?
Nope. Like I said, he's just starting to get off the ground.
Gotcha. So, like, yeah, I would give it 3 years.
Here's the question: do you think George Miller will live long enough to see the next 2 Mad Max films made?
I don't know. Hopefully.
I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah, hopefully he is, but I mean, I doubt it.
So the sequel to both Unbreakable and Split has been confirmed. M. Night Shyamalan said that the sequel is going to be released January 18th of 2019. Bruce Willis, James McAvoy, Samuel L. Jackson, and that kind of ugly girl, main character from Split, are all going to be returning for it.
That's fine because Split came out this year, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Still haven't seen it.
And neither have I.
It's awesome.
Curtis, what's the sequel's title?
Yeah. Glass.
And what year is it coming out?
2019.
Okay.
So it's almost a full 20 years after Unbreakable, because Unbreakable came out in 2000.
Wait, are you telling me this is one movie that's a sequel to both?
Yes.
Correct.
Oh, cool!
His own little mini universe. His own little mini MCU.
I have to say, though, good for M. Night Shyamalan, because, you know, he showed a lot of promise in the late 90s. He did Sixth Sense and Unbreakable, and I guess Signs was a hit. And then he just shit the bed. And everybody loves a good comeback story, and M. Night Shyamalan has a good comeback story. I thought The Visit was okay. The Visit was pretty decent. I'm not saying it was, you know, a groundbreaking movie, but I saw it in theaters, and I don't regret it. And I'm sure I'll love Split, and I'm happy to see, you know, an Unbreakable too. I saw Unbreakable in theaters, so
I love Unbreakable so much. It's such a minimal. It's like a minimalist film, but the story is so fucking good and so simple that it's just great. And I'm glad to see that there's going to be a sequel to it. I don't like. It's going to be amazing.
But when we see this sequel, we'll realize one thing: he's not unageable. He's going to look bad.
So Sam Jackson's going to be in the Avengers movie as well as the Unbreakable sequel in the same year. So that's double duty for comic book stuff, or superhero-related shit, I should say.
Correct, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Speaking of cinematic universes, Kevin Feige, do I pronounce that right?
Yep. Hey, don't talk shit, man. He's made some good movies.
Well, he was recently interviewed about plans for Marvel's Phase 4, and it ain't looking good. He said that the universe is going to be radically different, and they don't actually have any plans set in stone for like a concrete Phase 4. But he basically said that everything that they've been working toward is going to culminate with the second Avengers film, and then it's almost not a reset, but it's not going to be a direct continuation of that with the characters that we know and love.
You're right, because more than likely Captain America will be the Falcon, Hawk will be Asian, you know.
Well, to be
Scarlet
fair,
will be transgender.
To be fair, we know that all those changes have failed and sucked ass, and that they're going back to them pretty quick, because if you're not following the news, listeners, Marvel Comics is in the fucking toilets right now. Quality-wise, they've been in the toilets for like 5 years, but sales-wise, they're now in the toilet, like, big time. And DC is fucking kicking their ass. Marvel has one superhero title, and I think in the top 50? No. Is it the top 20 or something? But DC has 15 30. To their... DC has 15 titles to Marvel's 1 in that top echelon of books. So I don't think that's ever happened since maybe ever. I don't know if they were tracking the sales they do nowadays, like back in the 60s when DC was responsible for Marvel's distribution. But all these progressive changes, for the sake of progressive change, have sucked. You know? This Miles Morales Spider-Man movie is going to come out, a day late and a dollar short. That character is not that well regarded. Because what people fail to realize is that the internet is a fucking echo chamber. And the ideas just get bounced around a bunch, and then you think that's what everybody wants. But I would guarantee you, if you'd go out and you'd poll 100 people on the street and say, do you know who this is? And it's Spider-Man, and then you show a picture without the mask, and you're like, well, Spider-Man's white. They're not going to know that there's a different multiracial version of the character trying to sell books to, other brown people. They're going to say, like, Spider-Man's a white dude, and they're not going to, they're going to be confused. So, Joel, to jump back off of what you're saying about it'll be a transgender, this and that, it's just going to be no Robert Downey Jr., no Captain America. It'll be Thor, and I bet you they make Captain Marvel the main thing, to have a woman in charge. Because, fuck everybody. And we're going to see that. But is there, and
I know, I hate Miles Morales, but is there, does he add anything at all to the Spider-Man series or to that particular character at all? Or is he just there because, he's a black guy?
Well, hold on 1 second. I'm taking a sip of water.
Okay.
No, okay, what happens is, it happened in the year 2000, there was this thing called the Ultimate Universe that was created. It was Marvel's attempt to reboot but retell classic stories in a modern setting with new twists and modern technology. It was really edgy and it was really shitty for the most part. But for example, Spider-Man, because I've read all the Ultimate Spider-Man, instead of working for the Daily Bugle as a photographer, he's a web designer, and they just update it with that kind of small things. And they'll make stupid changes, like the Venom symbiote doesn't come from space, it was an attempted cure of cancer and all that shit. So just small little changes, but at the end of the day, it's really not that memorable. But, and I think it was 2011 or 2012, Peter Parker dies. He gets shot and dies, and this Miles Morales kid takes over for him. And then in the regular 616 universe, they crossed over after this event, but the character's not that good. He's like a fucking cardboard cutout. And people go, oh, his great history and all this shit. He doesn't have a great history, okay? The reason I get so upset about these characters is they're forced down your throat before they deserve it. Like the Falcon. If Anthony Mackie took over as Captain America, I would never complain once, because in the realm of the films, he has earned it. He and Steve are good friends. Steve trusts him with his life, and if Steve were to die, it would make sense for him to take over, because if Bucky took over, there'd be a whole trust issue and a fear that he could go back to being the Winter Soldier, all that shit. But no, if the Falcon took over for Captain America...
Yeah, go into that character, Captain Falcon. I want that character.
Show me your moves!
Him with the outfit, the helmet, the shield, and the wings, and then he's I'm Captain Falcon. Serious as all hell. I would fucking love that shit.
So what you're telling me is at the end of Avengers 7, they're fighting Galactus, and they're about to lose, all of a sudden Captain Falcon rolls in that fucking race car and just hits Galactus out of the sky, and that's how the fight's won? I'm there.
Yeah.
I'll pay twice for that movie.
Like I really want like ridiculous shit movies now. Like I'm completely fine with that. I want that because I'm getting tired of comic book stuff. I want ridiculous shit. I want things like that.
Hey, speaking of ridiculous shit, I hope this isn't in our news segment. Curtis, do you have anything about Kurt Russell in your news?
No.
Okay, cool. This ties into what we're talking about. So, Nick, did you know that Kurt Russell had an idea for the Expendables in the 80s?
No.
Yeah, this week when he was doing press for the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 movie, he said he had an idea for a movie that was made back in the would have been made in the 80s. It was John Rambo, John Matrix, and John McClane, and he would have been Snake Plissken. And he said he wanted to be a producer because Snake Plissken would have walked in the room, looked at everybody, and left, thinking they were all assholes. And the whole movie would have been them, those three guys. But that was Kurt Russell's idea way back in the day. What? Yeah.
Jesus, like the 80s would have exploded. That would have been like the space-time continuum, exploding and killing everybody. That's what that would have been. Because that sounds too good to be true. I recently just watched Escape from New York last night, man. I love it. It's such a good movie.
What if that actually did happen and Marty went back in time to make sure it didn't happen so we could all survive?
That's I don't know.
And, Joel has his mind in two timelines, so that's why he's kind of spacey. He remembers shit that's really not there.
Fuck you!
So you're telling me he's not really old. He's just, his brain's divided between two timelines.
Yeah, in one timeline he's cool.
It's divided amongst the time-space continuum.
Well, in that case...
him talking about time-space continuums makes him uncool, so...
In that case, can we just get the other one here and leave this one over there? Can we do that?
It's dark Joel. He's got a beard and he's really rich and has a hot girlfriend.
Fuck that, Aaron.
I just realized something. When you were talking about all those 80s action stars, their names all began with a John. The very next character that popped in my head was we could add Keanu Reeves' character. And then I remember that his character's name was John Wick. And it makes me fucking... pretty disgusted with Hollywood that they'd make all these people generic named so every man can put himself in their shoes and pretend it's him.
Well, they all may have shitty first names because a toilet, but they're all great characters. The thing is, modern movies don't have great characters because they don't give you time to learn about the character or build character for said character. I'm tired of saying character. I apologize. The point is, though, for character. Hillary's asshole character. My point is, though, for example, Rambo. You learn so much about Rambo and his backstory and the PTSD from Nam and stuff like that. And by the end of that film, you have, a fully fleshed out human being on film. Nowadays, you just get, a caricature of a person, and you can't root for them or you can't get behind them. And they don't provide themselves for sequel material because...
John Wick.
Well, John Wick is a rare example, but for example, we'll use John Wick. John Wick has a great backstory. I'm curious to see what else he does. If I never see what, I'm trying to think of a really vapid film character. Well, I'm not going to use a Star Wars character because that's too easy. For example, who?
Oh, I didn't say anything. I laughed.
Okay, Michelle Rodriguez from The Fast and Furious. She's a really boring, vapid character. She's just kind of there. I don't ever care what she does on the next adventure, but I really am curious to see how John Wick is going to escape in the third movie. So, they need to bring back those types of characters, with backstories and emotions and feelings.
Fast and Furious 9, co-starring John Wick.
That'll never happen.
That could happen. They're both Universal, aren't they?
I think so. I think John Wick is Universal. I watched Over the Top last night for the first time.
Come on, we saw him in the car in John Wick 2 driving around. He could team up with Dom.
Yeah, it's true. Nick, I wish... Well, Loudy just doesn't show up for the show anymore, but if he was here, he would get very excited to tell you how much he loves Over the Top.
Oh, I know. I heard it on the fucking trip. He kept going on and on about it. But no, it was on VOD last night, and I decided to watch it, and I was not disappointed. It was good. It was good. But even with him, there's very little said about his character, but you know it by the end of the movie. You know who he is.
His stupid kid's the one I wanted to see die. Sir,
oh, I know.
Sir,
every time. I was hoping he would run into traffic and get fucking run over. And then it was just Stallone, going to arm wrestle to make money so he could bury his dumb fucking kid.
That's the sequel.
No, like that's all I want. Like the wife, you know, the wife could stay in the hospital and be getting better or whatever, and she shouldn't have to die. And then, you know, kid runs into traffic, dead immediately in the first 5 minutes of meeting the kid. Then he doesn't have any money to, like, you know, bury the kid properly, so he just wraps him up in like some fucking, blanket or whatever he finds on the side of the road, or he has in the truck, and keeps him in the truck the whole time. And he's just trying to get the money together to bury the kid properly. That's all I want.
You know, if that was the plot, Over the Top may have been a successful film.
No, the one thing I didn't understand was like the attention that they gave arm wrestling in the movie is just like ridiculous. It's insane. Like they made it like a WrestleMania, and it was just like it was really short amount of times for people to I guess battle or whatever, or arm wrestle. So it was just weird.
It's funny that you bring up WrestleMania because Terry Funk was one of the bodyguards to the old guy. Terry Funk's a legend.
Yeah. I remember seeing him in there. I think he gets thrown through a door by Stallone.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to see a shittier version of Over the Top?
Sure.
Watch No Holds Barred starring Hulk Hogan. It's the gayest action movie ever made.
Oh my god.
Like, there's a part where he beats up these thugs, and he grabs the guy out of a limo, and he goes, "What's that smell?" And the guy goes, "Dookie!" And Hulk Hogan goes, "Dookie?" and throws the guy into a fucking wall. It's so stupid.
Have you not seen his movies? What are they? Tropic Thunder?
No, he's not in Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder is amazing.
No, not Tropic Thunder. That's
Thunder in Paradise.
Thunder in Paradise, thank you. Those movies are fucking horrible.
Hulk Hogan is a shit actor. The only wrestler to ever become a legitimate actor is The Rock, and he's just barely legitimate in my eyes.
Yeah, he's
like he's an A+ star. Like, I'm not knocking his, you know, his star power or his charisma, but like he's never the best part of any movie he's in, except, well, he hasn't been in many years, we'll put it like that. There was a time where he commanded that screen presence. Now it's like, oh, there's The Rock, but I'd rather see what Jason Statham's going to do, because Jason Statham's way more charismatic in the film.
Yeah, and I'm glad they're both getting their own like spin-off movie. That makes me really fucking happy, because that's going to be amazing.
I'll see that fucking opening night.
Oh
like,
god!
2 years from now?
Yes, yeah. I already put the date in my phone. I'm there.
Is it May 25th, 2017 at all? That'd be amazing.
I don't know, but I'll look it up and find out. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh man, it's gonna be so much fun. So much fun.
All right, Curtis, what we got next?
So Powerless has been pulled from NBC's television schedule.
Oh, motherfucker.
I'm laughing because I hate superhero TV shows.
Well, that one wasn't even. That was barely about superheroes. It was literally a company. It was just a company who made shit so people like there wouldn't be collateral damage from superheroes.
Yep.
Yeah, that non-superhero show.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny as shit. I really enjoyed it. It reminded me of what is it? What About Ted or whatever that's on Netflix. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. It sucks that it's getting canceled because you have a lot of good actors on that show as well.
It's funny that you bring that up because the unofficial movie critic of World Class Bullshitters, Eddie Cantillo, posted, "Well, it's official. Powerless is canceled. I have one word: fuck," and then about 45 exclamation points. Why ain't those Walking Dead shows canceled?
No, and that's
because, Eddie, there are more idiots than there are smart people, and I'm not saying people are inherently smart if they watch Powerless, because I don't consider myself a moron and I've never seen the show. My point is, Walking Dead's garbage, but it's garbage a lot of people watch, so there's your answer.
Yep.
I said the flip of your first statement. I will say you can't, say that people are inherently smart if they watch Powerless. I can say you're inherently stupid if you watch Walking Dead.
That's very
I've
true.
never met an intelligent person who watches that show. Like, there's nobody who I know who watches it who I could talk about anything above like a 6th grade comprehensive fucking conversation.
Hi, Curtis.
Well, that's why they should have listened to World Class Bullshitters when we started, because remember, we were pop culture discussed on a 6th grade reading level. We've advanced to like 8th grade, maybe, early high school.
Who knows? But yeah, I mean,
it's sad Powerless is gone. I mean, I like Alan Tudyk a lot. I think he's a great actor.
He was the best part.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Alan Tudyk was like, Bruce Wayne's cousin trying to get his section of Wayne Enterprises going and not get fired. And he was funny as shit.
He was great as K2SO.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
And I never watched. Wasn't he in that faggoty show Firefly?
Yes.
And I'd never watch it because that's just stupid.
He was also Steve the Pirate in Dodgeball, which is a great movie. Yeah,
he was also in A Knight's Tale.
And Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, which is a movie that if you haven't seen, you need to hunt it down. It is one of the best horror comedies ever made.
It's
is it still on Netflix?
I will look that up for you right now. Nick, you got it?
Yeah, I'll check it. But it's him and Tyler Labine, and I love Tyler Labine as well. Like, they're both funny as shit, and it's a great fucking movie. I remember when it came out on Blu-ray, I immediately ordered it.
College Kids! I fucking love that movie so much. I remember going to Horror Hound, my first Horror Hound, in November of 2011. And they were giving out free hats and fucking beer cozies with Tucker and Dale.
Oh my god, no, you have a Tucker and Dale hat? Are you fucking kidding me?
My aunt has the hat, I have a beer cozy.
Oh my god.
Well, I wasn't with you for that, was I?
No, we were friends and we were hanging out, but I was with my cousin.
We went to one in Indianapolis.
Yeah, that was 2012.
All right, Tucker and Dale is still on Netflix, thank God, so you can watch it.
I'm going to put that... When I'm not watching Mortal Kombat, I'm going to be watching Tucker and Dale vs.
Evil. Here's the thing. It took forever for that movie to come out. Like, you could get work prints of it offline all the time. And it took because everybody wanted to watch it. Like, we were willing to pay money to watch it. But they just never released it at all, and it pissed me off. So I had to get the shitty-ass work print that still had, like, the green screen stuff on it and the fucking After Effects marks and things like that in it. So...
It's such a great movie. It's bloody. It's funny. Are there tits in it?
Yes. When they're in the lake.
Oh, okay. It's amazing.
It's actually the only scene I remember from that movie.
Good man.
So, Hollywood writers are again potentially going to go on strike here next week. If you guys remember from, what was it, back in 2008,
I think.
2008, they went on strike and disrupted the industry and cut a lot of shows short. Looks like that's going to be happening here again.
Well, from the only good thing I hear coming out of that is that Walking Dead may be dead after that, if that happens.
Please strike. See, I was against it because I think they're just being a bunch of little socialist bitches. They're all whining about wanting more money. Here's the background for it. So with the rise of things like Netflix and stuff and miniseries becoming more popular, these writers are taking on jobs that are eight episodes long, let's say, as opposed to a traditional, 22-episode season.
Yeah.
And they're putting in the same amount of time writing it, but they get paid per episode. So they're making roughly a third of what they normally make, and so they're all bitching and crying, and they're going to go on strike because they want to be paid more per episode or paid for a whole season. But the thing is, they don't have to take those jobs.
No, they don't.
8 episodes. So, again, it's a case of the left trying to force people with more money to give them money because they keep making poor decisions and they can't be grown-ups and handle things like adults.
I'd like to throw that out there, Hollywood. If you need 2 talented men, 3, the 3 of us minus Joel will gladly write episodes for $1,000 a piece per episode.
No,
see, that's why Joel's not involved.
Well, and also I can't remember where he put his keys either. So that's a real check mark.
I had to mail Joel his keys.
That's true. That's very true. You had to mail him his keys.
In his defense, he survived the Oregon Trail back in the 1800s, so he might have one more trek out in him.
You mean he didn't get dysentery?
No, Hollywood, I'm not joking. Hire the 3 of us. We will write you shows. All right, they will be shows, and I'm sure you'll save a lot of money by hiring us.
I still want to do the cock-blocking robot from outer space so fucking bad.
Adult Swim, hook us up with a world-class bullshitters TV show. Oh, you'll get $1
Million Extreme got one. Those guys are funny as shit. Have you guys ever experienced $1 Million Extreme?
No, what's that?
They're a bunch of alt-right comedians. They released this book called How to Blow Up the U.S. Government. And the joke is, if you want this book, you have to type in search engines how to find and buy it. So you're typing in how to blow up the U.S. government. And it's pretty fucking clever.
Oh, my God.
If you haven't heard of them, check out $1 Million Extreme. They're hilarious. And I'm not a YouTube guy. I fucking hate YouTube. I think all you people that listen to us are trash. But there's a good chance. Give us your fucking money. There's a good chance.
Oh.
Jeff Goldblum is confirmed for Jurassic World 2.
Cool.
I forgot he was in Jurassic Park. Because when I read this headline, I went, "Oh, so what? Oh, wait, he's part of it. Good for him."
Yeah, that's good for him. Yeah.
I do have a question though about Jeff Goldblum. Now, everyone's on this whole Jeff Goldblum kick. Was there a time when Jeff Goldblum was just a regular actor and people weren't holding him up to these mythical standards? Because I distinctly remember him just being in a few things here and there, and nobody really gave a shit. He would just pop up and be like, "Oh, it's Jeff Goldblum. That's cool."
Back when he did The Fly.
Okay.
Or Earth Girls Are Easy.
So it must be an internet thing where they're like, "Oh my god, Jeff Goldblum's so great in everything."
He's like the new Nicolas Cage, basically.
But Jeff Goldblum,
he's like the 2017 Nick Cage or Chuck Norris.
Well, no. Nobody can be Chuck Norris except for Chuck Norris. Let's calm down.
Fair enough.
Yeah, sir.
I want your guys' opinion on Jurassic World 1 because I watched it with my siblings. Older, she's at the time she was 13 or 14. She didn't really care for it. My little brother loved it but he was fucking 10 at the time. I thought it was ridiculous that they forced that fucking feminism shit so hard where they made it a point to show her pick up a gun and use it for the first time and blow dinosaurs away, and the camera starts at her feet so you can see that she's wearing high heels. That is goddamn ridiculous.
I didn't see that movie for a reason. I fucking hate dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
I mean, I like the first one. The second one wasn't too bad. The third one was bullshit. But the first one was good. I liked it. But it's not it's not like Back to the Future or any movie that I really really revere at all. It's good. I'll watch it if it's on TV, but I'm not really gonna go to my way to watch it. The new one was okay. I thought it was a little fucking CG heavy. Chris Pratt was good at it. He was hilarious. But other than that, I mean, it was okay.
What's not okay is Avatar and its 4 fucking sequels. After being pushed back all the way since 2014, James Cameron has finally released the release dates for Avatars 2, 3, 4, and 5. Avatar 2 will be hitting theaters supposedly December 18th, 2020. Number 3, December 17th, 2021. Then there's a 3-year break with Avatar 4 coming in December 20th, 2024, with the final installment in the series being December 19th, 2025.
How old will your oldest kid be by that point?
In 2025?
Yeah.
It'll be fucking 15.
Jesus Christ!
Yep.
Does anyone really care about Avatar anymore?
I don't understand it.
It doesn't make a lick of goddamn sense. The first one was generic. It was garbage. It was a gimmick. It only worked because people forgot that 3D was a thing, and here it comes again. There's nothing memorable from that movie. Nothing. So what would warrant 4 more of those?
$2.5 billion.
Well, it's been a long fucking time since it came out, and also I think what is it, Disney or Universal or somebody's dedicating a portion of their park to it as well. It's I don't get it. It was not that. Yeah, it's not that memorable of a movie. Nobody really cares about it. I don't get it. I just don't.
I didn't see it in theaters on principle because I thought it looked retarded. Then this asshole named Joel made me watch it at his house one day, and all I remember is not liking it. Thanks, Joel.
He's got to put his dentures back in.
His dentures back in?
It's better without teeth.
While we're on the subject of release dates, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite has just gained its release date. It's coming out September 19th of this year. The main villain for the storyline is Ultron Sigma, which is a combination of Marvel's Ultron and Mega Man X's Sigma.
I saw that trailer this morning, and I'm sold.
Well, there's a rumor though, and it's because of the leaked roster that there are no X-Men appearing in this one. People saying that Disney kind of bullied Capcom into saying, we're not going to continue to work with you on this unless you get rid of the X-Men. I don't know if it's true or not. That's the comments I've been reading, and it would explain why no one has been released on the roster from the X-Men.
Well, if that's the case, I won't buy this game, because Wolverine is part of my fucking staple in that game. Seriously, it's Wolverine. It depends on the game. In number 2, it was Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Cable, and we would beat everybody.
Yeah, I played it a few times with my friend Paul, but he was so fucking good at it that it was just not fun for me to play, because it'd just be a bunch of seizure-inducing colors and me getting my ass kicked.
Well, then you should never play Tony Hawk with me, because
Tony Hawk? That's an odd game to be really good at.
Dude, I re-downloaded it for the PS3, like the special edition one they made a couple years back.
Yeah.
I can get like 600,000 points in one trick.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you're talking to somebody that's really fucking good at that game. Like it's
insane.
I'm like the Rain Man of Tony Hawk. Put it like that. Like I know the fucking trajectories and the angles that I need to fall and land and all this shit.
I mean, the amazing thing is that you're not high when you do this, which is a feat in itself.
Just stone cold sober. I'm so in the fucking zone. Because here's the thing: when I was a kid, I really wanted to skateboard, but my feet were too big to skateboard. Because my feet were like, almost the size of a skateboard. So fuck it. I was just too big to skateboard. So I could never live out that fantasy. So I played the video games, and I got good at those. In real life, I'd probably break my leg.
True.
2 more release dates coming at you guys. Indiana Jones 5.
Don't care.
Has been pushed back a year and is now supposedly coming out July 10th, 2020. And
so I'll make sure that day I'm doing something that's way the fuck better than that movie will ever be.
Yes, you will be reviewing it for World Class Bullshitters.
God damn it.
Harrison Ford will be returning, as is Steven Spielberg. George Lucas is not attached to the project. Jeff.
Poor guy.
You're the biggest Indiana Jones guy that I've ever known.
Yeah.
What's your take on 5? I know 4 was an abomination.
Okay, I'm going to give you my quick opinion, and I'm going to go into the details. So first off, that shit should have ended at number 3. So that's that. That's my whole stance encapsulated in one sentence. But what's the purpose of Indiana Jones 5? Okay, unlike Han Solo, they didn't really ruin Indiana Jones' character. They just softened him to a point where he's not interesting anymore. Because if you go back and watch the old ones, he shot people point blank. He beat people up. He would throw them off shit. He was into self-preservation. He was a cool, tough individual. He was smart. He kind of turned into his dad in Part 4, which I understand, but I can't buy him as an action character anymore. Indiana Jones is just a relic of the past. He's too old. Harrison Ford's too old. If Indiana Jones, they would have kept making those movies throughout the 90s and made like an actual franchise instead of just a trilogy, then I think, later installments, like, I hate to say it, but like a Die Hard, I'm okay with making Die Hard 6 over fucking Indiana Jones 5, because while Die Hard 5 is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, so is Indiana Jones 4, but we've seen John McClane more consistently over the years, and he himself hasn't sucked as much as Indiana Jones did in Part 4.
Jeff.
Joel.
I agree.
Oh, thanks, Dion. I'm so glad you decided to leave that stupid NFL bullshit and come to be on the podcast.
It was making my penis shrink.
No, but Curtis, I am a huge Indiana Jones fan. Like I used to say, if you would have met me in the 90s, I would have said the Indiana Jones trilogy was better than the Star Wars trilogy, because Indiana Jones, the first 3 are just like 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I don't really have any problems with any of them. And then the 4th one just really brought down the series, man. Like, that's like a fucking 4 out of 10 if I'm being generous. Like, it's got the theme song. There we go. That's 2 points right there. And
you're giving the song
now
2
he survived
points?
the nuclear explosion inside the refrigerator.
Here's my problem: is not the nuclear explosion in the fridge. That kind of shit doesn't bother me. I know that's the thing that everyone jumps on. Like, okay, everyone jumps on the first Spider-Man movie because the Green Goblin suit looks like a Power Ranger. It really doesn't look like a Power Ranger, but that's like that one internet opinion that everyone's just kind of lumped onto that film, and that's their only real criticism. Oh, Tobey Maguire cries. No, he cries in the 3rd one and acts weird, but in the first 2, he's a normal human being. My point is, though, nuking the fridge, as it's actually a phrase, that doesn't bother me. That's like an Indiana Jones moment. It was kind of funny. Everything that follows that it just gets dumber and dumber as the film goes. Like, there's one scene after that that's okay. When he gets interrogated by the FBI. That's okay. Because you learn about how he was involved in the Manhattan Project and a couple other things that make sense for Indiana Jones. But then he goes back to school and Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, but also why the hell is he involved in those projects? He's just like a teacher. Why is he involved in the Manhattan Project? Like, what was his purpose in that?
Yeah, he's an archaeologist. He's not like Doc Brown. I would believe.
Yeah. No doubt. But I mean, this guy's an archaeologist and a teacher on the side. I mean, come the fuck on.
Part-time. The line from that movie, I'm so sorry. I just quoted Indiana Jones 4. Ugh. That's not it.
Do you feel dirty? Do you feel real dirty?
I kind of want to jump out my window. Just cleanse myself with death.
Oh, jeez.
No, I know the listeners think Episode 7 is like the be-all, end-all worst film I've ever seen in theaters. It's only is my vitriol so high for that movie because I had this podcast when it came out. Indiana Jones 4 took me a little longer to hate, but I think I hate it more. No.
I remember when I first met you, I brought it up, not knowing that you hated it. I hated it. I went on a date with a girl, fell asleep during it. It was just shit, trash. But I remember bringing it up to you, and I'd never seen the rage in you prior to that just fully fucking took over. When you it's not an Indiana Jones movie. Nope, doesn't count. There's only 3. That was a whole new side to you, and it was warranted because that film was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in the theater. I think the only one worse was Charlie Wilson's War, and that one I'd walk right out of.
Oh my god.
I mean, if I'm going to count every movie I've ever seen, I saw a movie called Child 42 with Tom Hardy and Gary Oldman last year, and I did walk out of that movie because it was so fucking boring.
Okay. I hate Tom Hardy.
He's all right.
No,
Indiana Jones 4, the only positive I can say for Indiana Jones 4 is that it came with a slew of merchandise, and in my lifetime, there had never been Indiana Jones merchandise at the store outside of the movies. You couldn't really find t-shirts. They had the hats and a couple of video games every once in a while, but when that movie came out, I bought everything. Action figures. I got a fucking box of cornflakes in my curio cabinet that just had Indiana Jones on it. I got Burger King cups and Fry cups and all that shit.
Yeah, what are you talking about, man? Didn't you play Pitfall?
Ha ha! Very funny. No, I bought all the shit from that movie, or just the other movies. But I bought into the hype, and then I saw it, and it. I don't know, man. 2008 was a great year and a terrible year for film. You had Iron Man, which was amazing, and you had The Dark Knight, which was really good. But then you had Indiana Jones 4, and you had Speed Racer, and those two movies. God damn. I don't like to go on about how shitty 2008 was, but just know. The summer of 2008 was one of the worst times in my life.
It's a dark, dark time.
Well, I had a job.
It was the election of Barack Obama, and it got darker.
Actually, all joking aside, the fall, when I went back to college in 2008, from that year to 2009 was the best year of my life because it was amazing. I liked all my roommates. I had not all my roommates, all my people in my dorm. I had my own room. I got tight with Dustin and Dion and all that shit. It was just every day was a fucking adventure. So, I do like that part of 2008, but the movies, ugh. Sorry, Indiana Jones 5, am I going to see it? I could actually skip this movie. I don't care. Indiana Jones ended when he rode off into the sunset with his dad and Sala and Marcus Brody. Perfect. Literally, he rode right off into the sunset. Yeah, and the thing is, those old ones were quotable. They had amazing action scenes. Back in the day, Indiana Jones could be put on the same level as any action star. If you're having a discussion about the Terminator or Rambo or McClane or Matrix or any of those guys, Indiana Jones is right up there with him. He could kick just as much ass, and he's smarter than all of them, too, so he might win. Well, the Terminator's a robot. My point is, though, Indiana Jones was the premier action star for a while. There was even a fucking old catchphrase. If adventure has a name, it must be Indiana Jones. What is he going to do now? Like, are they going to de-age... If they de-age him and say it takes place in the 1940s, I'll be okay with that. But other than that, I don't want to see fucking 90-year-old Harrison Ford.
It's going to be Indiana Jones and the Golden Walker.
He just gets a hip replacement, and the whole movie's him and Marion in a hospital, and he's dying slowly.
It's catered to Joel's demographic.
No. My idea would somehow, some way tie in that Laura Croft's actual grandfather is Indiana Jones, and that's why you have her being an archaeologist.
All right, can we switch the topics before I start yelling at Joel?
Star Wars Episode 9 has just received a release date. It is May 24th, 2019. It's being directed by Colin Trevorrow, the idiot douchebag asshole that did Jurassic World. And despite rumors that started in 2014, Episode 8's Ryan Johnson has nothing to do with the film and won't even be writing it. So how they're connected is what the fucking Lucasfilm story group is connecting it all. Like, it doesn't seem like there's much continuity, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to continue my hate relationship with Star Wars. When you have, like, one person, like Kevin Feige is the fucking string that ties the MCU together. And it's a strong, let's say rope. He's the rope that ties it together. That's a strong rope. Who, like, Kathleen Kennedy knows very little about Star Wars. I mean, I know she's involved with it. Like, she'd be like, people would say, oh, that's offensive. How could you say she doesn't know a lot about Star Wars?
She doesn't.
I'd venture to say, like, us as a collective could produce a better Star Wars film than her.
Oh, easily. In our sleep. Come on.
And we'll just use the Samoan government to fund us the movie. You know, we need $500 million. We're going to make 5 Star Wars movies. It's going to be great.
I know a guy.
You better.
Yep.
No, they're all standing, so.
I want the exclusive merchandising rights.
You got it.
Whoa, back off there. We got
Oh, don't worry. Everyone's rich. When I'm rich, everyone's rich. I like to spread the wealth. Hey, look, if you're on tonight's show, you'll be rich with me. If you're not on the show...
Don't worry, Curtis. There'll be enough blow for you, too.
There never is enough, actually.
I will buy you your body weight in cocaine, so start eating.
I never stopped.
That just reminds me of Archer. It's all that does.
I'll get you your weight in cocaine and, like, a never-ending Taco Bell gift card.
Cool. No. When you're on coke, you don't want to eat. Not that I know.
Your family has to eat, though.
No, it was sweet.
Does it increase your desire to gaze at dicks?
Oh.
I guess it's a no.
But
okay,
no,
so
I'm used to Star Wars being in December now, and I know the original trilogy and even the prequels, I think, were all May. But I've gotten used to the December thing. I enjoy the new Star Wars. My kids love it, so it's nice when it comes out in December because it makes Christmas shopping really fucking easy. I don't think I like it getting moved to May. I know that Han Solo supposedly is coming out next May, like just 6 months after, or 5 months after Episode 7, but that's going to make it be far too often. I've been defending it, saying I'm not going to feel like it's oversaturated, but when you go from once a year to twice a year, or twice in a matter of 5 months, then we have a problem.
That's what their plan was, to get at least 2 movies a year out.
Yeah, they were going to go, like, you know, main movie, then side movie, main movie, then side movie. That was their whole plan.
Yeah.
Why not just do it? I would prefer it every 3 years like it used to be. I can wait.
No, that's too long. They can't make enough money off that. How dare you?
So George Lucas didn't make billions of dollars back in the day.
They don't want billions. They want tens of billions.
Well, they ain't going to get anything from me anymore.
Unless review it.
Unless it's well.
All right, $20.
$20
then. $20.
The only money that I pay, I guess, to Lucasfilm is to their licensors in Japan to buy those action figures. Other than that, I'm really, I'm really limited on what I give them. And you want to hear something funny, Curtis? You follow the Star Wars Black Series a little bit, right?
Yep.
So over the last weekend or 2 weekends ago, they had Star Wars Celebration. And they released this limited edition, convention exclusive, X-Wing Luke Skywalker in a vintage package. So Joel, remember that Luke Skywalker, he had an X-Wing gear as a kid? The new figure comes in a box just like that. People are going nuts, whatever. So all these guys on the internet were or at the show were buying a bunch of them and selling them for like $80 and $90. And yesterday, Hasbro released all the back stock of figures on their website for $20. So all those scalpers are stuck with fucking 20 Luke Skywalker action figures, and they have to fucking just sell them at cost.
Fuck them. People like to ruin Comic-Con.
Yeah, I'm so happy that Hasbro says fuck you people, because I mean I already had the toy. It came out 5 years ago, and I bought it and put it on my shelf. But like, fucking scalpers are the worst. I hate you people. Like look at I am a member of all these toy groups and shit like this. I like action figures, whatever. Sue me. But like when I go on there and you have like 15 of the same figure in the box on a shelf, what fucking purpose is that? Besides being a hoarder and an asshole. Alright? I can understand one to open and one to keep in a box. I understand that mentality. A lot of times, you know, something falls off your shelf and breaks and you don't have a backup or whatever. I can understand that. But 15 Han Solos? Oh, I need to have this one. And it's the same fucking toy and it sucked anyway. Like, stop by. Seriously, people, if you own like more than 3 of one item that's not like a consumable product, fuck off. And that has been my soapbox moment for the week.
I ran into this problem. My favorite band is Tool.
You don't say.
Dick joke?
Among other things, go on.
And they're going back on tour this year, and so I was at work, fucking had my computer all loaded, watching the countdown on Ticketmaster. Clock hit 0. I hit the button to load in. Fucking by 10:01, before it even lets me load in, sold out. Then I jump over to fucking HubStub, and they have all the tickets on HubStub already for literally 10 to 15 times the price. Tickets that were $60 or $100 are for $1,500. How the fuck, one, scalpers feel okay with themselves, and two, the government allows that bullshit is beyond me. Because that's my favorite fucking band. I wanted to take my wife to see it. And there's no fucking way I'm going to shell out $3,000 so we get 2 tickets to go see them.
Fuck that, man.
And I don't know why I'm bringing this up now. It's just, how are there not safeguards? How is Ticketmaster not at fault for that sort of thing happening? How is the government not step in and do something?
Well, one thing you could do is usually StubHub, what happens is those people buy all those tickets, and if they don't sell, they'll lower the price, like the day of. You should look. Because a lot of times, like for WrestleMania, they had tickets below face value the day of WrestleMania. So if you want to play fast and loose, you might be able to find yourself 2 tickets together real cheap the day of the show. But I'm with you. I think scalpers are bullshit. Like, I mean, I can understand the occasional thing, but like 10 to 15 times the price or whatever you said,
10
that's
to 15
ridiculous.
times. Yep, the most expensive ticket was $100. That would put you right up front. And you go to fucking StubHub, and it is $1,500. That's stupid.
What the damn it. Yeah, I've never heard, like, $1,500 for a concert? Are you fucking kidding me? What? Damn it.
I'm not a country fan, but I think Garth Brooks has like a safeguard against this. Like, there's something that he does, like he'll either do an extra show or like you can only buy tickets from his website or something, but I know he has something to prevent scalpers from buying up all the tickets. I hate his music,
awesome.
But good for you.
Whether he fucks his cousin or not, like that's a very smart move.
It's very honorable.
Yeah, because then you have your, you'd open up to all people of your audience, like people who can get the really nice ticket to sit up front, the people who can get the really, who can afford the not so nice ticket and sit, further back. So you're, everybody's there and can enjoy it, not just like, the rich motherfucker who, wipes his ass with $100 bill.
Well, thankfully, the Hall & Oates Tears for Fears concert I'm going to, those tickets are only $46. So
yeah, see, that's fine.
I'll have a good time no matter where I am.
Yeah, did you get the standing room?
What were you saying, Curtis?
I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just saying I was high as fuck a few days ago listening to Tears for Fears, and I thought of you.
Thank you so much.
Did you get the standing room only tickets? Like on the floor?
Dion bought the tickets. I have no clue.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to... They were supposed to come to Cincinnati, but they canceled. So I'm going to Michigan on the... Oh, shit. I think our Star Wars... Wait, no. I'll be home that following week. It's the week before our Star Wars / Patreon episode. But, yeah, I'm going to go to that, and Dion and I will record a live episode with you guys.
Yes.
That'll be a lot of fucking fun. Maybe we'll do some drunk commentaries. By the way, listeners, I mentioned last week, and I've got some good responses so far. In July, consider World Class Bullshitters like a Spider-Man hub. Now, I'm always a Spider-Man fan, but it seems that you people out there only care about Spider-Man or other properties when a new movie's coming out. So, I'll play your game, and I'll give you what you want when you want it. And July is going to be a Spider-Man month. I'm going to bring out 3 drunk commentaries on the Sam Raimi trilogy. I might do some, videos related to, I don't know, the game, the comic book line, something. I'll give you some cool shit that I've never done related to Spider-Man on World Class Bullshitters in the month of July. So, Bryce Steelman, I know you're out there listening to the show every week. Be prepared. Augs for President. That dude draws pictures of Spider-Man all the time. By the way, speaking of drawing, check out Augs for President. He's over on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, too, the Jeff Hicks. You can see all the nude ladies I draw, as well as other comic book characters. So if you like nude ladies, and you like comic book characters...
Do any of your pictures get flagged on Instagram?
Never.
What? That's fucking hilarious.
Some of them are graphic. I mean, they're just... Here's the thing, listeners. They're mostly just sketches. They're not, fully rendered and colored at all.
But, I mean, it's just... No, it's funny. It's hilarious because there are women on Instagram that I follow that, have to blur it, from their neck down to their toes for Instagram of them just, standing in the shower naked because, they've gotten their accounts deleted 20 times. And you, will sketch, 4 sets of tits and nothing happens. It's hilarious.
Because you can always say it's art and not a photo.
Well, true. Yeah.
Look, I got one of a woman doing a pose. That drawing's not that good. But I got a girl bent over.
Yeah.
And there's her ass and her pussy lips. And then there's another naked lady just sitting in a chair. And I never get anything flagged.
That's hilarious.
That's cool. But yeah, check me out on Instagram, the Jeff Hicks.
What's Aug's name on there?
Let me check it out right now. He just posted a picture of Kylo Ren. I'll forgive him.
What the fuck?
That's okay. He posts. I'm not going to read his name on there because it's his full real name, and I don't know if he's, whatever. But
you know what?
Check me out on Instagram.
To see it, look for Augs in the comments at the bottom of this video. I'm sure it'll pop up soon, and maybe private message him and help support his art.
Yeah, he's really good. I'll put it like this. At that age, I wasn't that good, so I give you a thumbs up, Augs for President. And he draws Axel Foley, which is cool. Yeah, he's got Axel Foley, he's got Super Mario, he's got Homer Simpson. Dude's a big Spider-Man fan. It was funny. I had a discussion with him on Instagram. He posted, certain pictures of Spider-Man. I'm like, oh, is this based on this? And he was, blown away that I knew, specific artists and issues and shit like that. So, like I told him, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. Shit goes way back. We're talking pre-1994 cartoon I liked Spider-Man. So I was living in a world where it was just one VHS tape of one cartoon on repeat and comic books and action figures. So expect to learn a lot about Spider-Man in the month of July. So we'll get really shit-faced. We'll talk about those movies. And if I get enough comments, we'll track down the Amazing franchise and we'll just rip them apart. So if you really want something funny, I'll get our standing Samoan to find us 2 copies of those films and we will just shit on them royally for 2 hours.
Sounds good, man.
So
all right.
The Avengers 4 title, this is my last bit of news, by the way. The Avengers 4 title seems to have slipped from actress Zoe Saldana's lips. She said, quote...
Which pair?
The fucking horizontal.
Sorry.
The horizontal ones.
Oh.
I think that the Guardians just shot their part when it comes to Infinity War, the first part, she said. And we'll have to go back for Gauntlet later this year. So it seems like it's called Infinity Gauntlet.
I had heard that little piece of news drop, and it made me kind of excited, because that makes me think that Thanos is going to win in Infinity War. You know?
Yeah, but then Doctor Strange can just reverse time, right? And bring everyone back together.
Not well.
If to make it, the big scary, Thanos will already have the time gem.
Yeah, because Thanos has that time gem. Yeah, he'll win. We were to jump back on a piece of news you brought up earlier. about Kevin Feige saying Phase 4 is going to be different. I say I don't want this to happen, but I say Captain America dies outright. I say Iron Man is fucked up, and I say who else is going to go? We're going to lose like 3 or 4 heroes in that movie, and I'm kind of okay with it because, like I've said to the listeners before, Yondu's going to die. I'll be so heartbroken.
No.
I actually met that guy once. He was okay. No, like I said to the listeners, I actually would be okay if I never saw another Avengers film or Marvel film after Infinity War, Infinity Gauntlet. Like, it's been a 10-year journey. I've come to the end of it. They've come to the end of it. Let's just part ways amicably.
Just keep making Daredevil.
Yeah,
and
I will watch Daredevil
and Luke Cage. Fuck Iron Fist.
Hey,
fuck that cunt Jessica Jones.
What kind
the
of
Punisher series is coming
makes me scared, though, chronologically, all the Marvel movies have been sequential. Is that correct?
Correct. Well, no.
Captain America does a flashback, but he still ends up in...
No, I think Iron Man 2 takes place... You're supposed to watch them chronologically, but I think Iron Man 2 takes place, like, concurrently with another movie.
Okay, well, either way, it's all moving forward in time, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What weirds me out, what bothers me is that in between Avengers 3 and 4, in between Infinity War and Infinity Gauntlet, we got more Marvel movies. If there's this big universe-shattering event that affects all of them, and it's broken up into 2 parts, how are other stories happening in between?
Do we? I thought we didn't have
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, okay.
And then I assume 2 more Doctor Strange movies.
What about the Panther?
The Panthers all.
Black Panther might be in between them as well.
Yeah,
so
we got 3 of those movies, I assume. So
no, Black Panther comes out February of next year. Infinity War takes place in May. Then there's Ant-Man, but then Infinity Gauntlet comes out the following year. It comes out less than a year after Infinity War.
Sure, so that's my question is, like, Ant-Man and the Wasp, like, how?
I'm with you on the how. I thought it was just Infinity Gauntlet or Infinity War to Gauntlet. I was like, oh, that's perfect.
But if
he's not
in Infinity War.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is if there's this big cosmic event that is affecting everyone here on Earth, like, shouldn't it affect them as well?
Well, I know this is a little off topic, but Guardians of the Galaxy 2 has come out, and it's not really getting rave reviews. We might be in a decline of MCU. You know, they might have jumped the gun, and the movie's just going to be declining quality, and people won't care by the end of it. But I hope not. But I loved Ant-Man a lot more so than most people. I don't really need to see an Ant-Man and Wasp film between these two. Like, he's supposed to be, with them. He escaped from jail. He's supposed to be like Captain America's secret whatever. And what the fuck is she really gonna bring? I mean, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole when I say that, but Evangeline Lilly is not that great of an actress.
No.
She's probably my least favorite part of that film, next to the bad guy.
God, that bad guy was such... I
got there's a store manager down here. This gay guy looks just like him.
Okay.
You should tell him that the mighty has fallen.
The mighty has fallen. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, would Guardians of the Galaxy, if it didn't make that much money and people didn't like it that much, is that what you would gauge as like the turning point for MCU, or do you see that as like?
We'd have to have 2 consecutive movies like that.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not trying to sound condescending when I say this, but I'll sound. I don't care. I feel like the dumber of the Marvel comic fans love Guardians of the Galaxy. They're like, it's so great, it's this, it's that. It's kind of like a comic book movie light. I don't know how to describe it. It doesn't really delve into the things that a comic book movie normally does, which I guess is great and shitty at the same time. I feel like that's it's just for everybody. It's like the most approachable one of all. It's kind of weird, it's crazy, it's got a talking raccoon. I guess people buy that more so than like the Hulk or Iron Man, whatever. My point is, to me, I guess that's the most accessible one. And if they turn those people off because it's slightly different, then I think they got a problem. I don't want it to flop. I'm going to see it next week. Expect a review of it next week on this channel about this time. I'll be getting out of a movie, and I'll review it for you guys. expect that, but I'm surprised that it's, getting just okay reviews. I didn't have high hopes for it. I thought the first one was good, but not great.
Yeah, I mean, it was entertaining, but it wasn't this like earth-shattering thing that everyone's like, "Oh, it was amazing! It's the best thing ever." I was like, "No, it was good. It was fun."
It was the second best Marvel movie of 2014.
No,
because Winter Soldier kicked its ass
in every way imaginable.
Winter Soldier is one of the best superhero movies ever made.
Yep. When it came out, it became my favorite Marvel one. That's for sure.
Is it number 2 to Civil War?
Yeah. Yep.
I still love Civil War, and it has not slipped in my rankings at all. But I gotta say, Age of Ultron, I like that movie less and less every time I watch it.
See, I'm going the other way with it. Like, I didn't really like Avengers 1 or 2 the first time I saw either of them. But the more I watch them, the more I appreciate the smaller moments. I don't like the action scenes. I just like the character interactions. Like, was it Tony and Thor trying to brag about how their girlfriends are better? Or how...
That's funny.
How, Thor is sitting there looking like a badass because no one can even budge his hammer, and then Steve Rogers does. Like, those are the moments that really make it for me. I'm like, wow, those are cool. And all the big action set pieces and shit I didn't care about. But if it was a whole movie with just those character interactions, I'd be entertained.
My problem is that it kind of undoes Iron Man 3, which is another Marvel film I don't particularly like.
Well,
I mean, I consider all those movies good. Like, they're well made and they're very well acted for the most part. They get some great performances out of these people. But there's just something about Age of Ultron I don't like. I feel like it's not too big. Well, I'll say it's too big, And then there's a lot of points where the movie like jumps without building towards it. I thought the first Avengers was like the perfect build. I think that's what it is right there. I like a slow build. I'm okay with giving you 2 hours of my time if you build slowly and give me something epic, like Hot Fuzz, or the original Star Wars is kind of a slow burn until the end. Actually, I take that back. It's a slow burn until you get to the halfway marker. Literally, once you meet Han Solo, that movie is a mile a minute. Like, it's nonstop action. It's just great. It's nonstop. I like that. Age of Ultron starts big, and then it stops. And then it gets kind of big, and then it stops, and then it blows up to crazy proportions at the end. I mean, I own it on Blu-ray. It's still a solid movie, but I'm going to pick the first Avengers always over it.
Well, that's all I had for the news.
All right, so now we get to talk about the naughty shit. Episode 69 of World Class Bullshitters. So, I remember as a kid, there was this dude named Brandon that would always talk about the number 69 and laugh, and I never got the joke. I was like in the first grade, so what 6-year-old should know about what a 69 is? Not many. But as I got older, I learned what it meant, and I laughed. And then I watched Billy Madison, and he always laughs at that joke. So tonight we're going to act like a bunch of little kids, and we're going to laugh at sex and nudity and all the fun shit that people don't normally talk about because it's taboo. Yeah, boobies. So I have a question for you guys first off, and then let's just let this roll into a discussion. It can go anywhere. What is your favorite nude scene in any movie? Like, I know we've seen tons and tons of them. It doesn't have to be explicit. Like, it doesn't have to be like people actually banging. Just a favorite nude scene.
Wild Things.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Denise Richards?
Yeah, Denise Richards and Nev Campbell.
Oh, God,
Whatever happened to Nev Campbell?
I don't know. She did the fourth Scream movie, and then that was like I don't know, her career ended or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Joel, we went to see Scream 4 together.
Yeah.
You and I could host an entire podcast for years, and each episode is a bad movie we saw in theaters together.
Actually, I would not say 4 was bad.
It was bad. Admit it. It was fucking horrible. The premise is bullshit. No, well, okay, 3 at least was like the closing to like the trilogy. 4 was that bastard child that shouldn't have happened. He was that.
I would just like to go.
4 was that kid you didn't pull out far enough, and fucking happened, and we got to deal with it now. Like, that's what that is.
I would just like to throw out there for the record.
Again,
I think. I just want to say, I think all the Scream movies suck equally. Sorry, I don't like them. I get what they're trying to do, but fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, watching them now, it seems like they're really heavy. Like they're really heavy-handed. Like they're super heavy-handed.
It was the 90s.
It's true.
We were worried about political correctness in AIDS. Wait, that's the 80s. You were worried about AIDS.
It's true.
We were worried about blowjobs in the Oval Office.
Mom,
If anything, that makes me like Bill Clinton more.
Mom, what's a blowjob? Nothing.
Because, like, he's married to a fucking shrew in Hillary Clinton. I guess they got married for, political reasons. Whatever. Don't care. Not going to get into that point. But, like, if some young woman comes into your office and starts blowing you, you're going to say yes. And you're going to come.
Well,
and you're going to enjoy it.
Well, my dick's already in your mouth. Yeah, I guess this is okay. It's fine.
I don't know what happened. She tripped, she fell, she was in my mouth.
She was in your mouth? Whoa! That's a
Hold
party.
on. Hold on. What's going on here?
So, Joel, you said Wild Things. I'm going to say, I know this isn't, like, as cool or probably as known as the other ones, but there's a movie called Trance with Rosario Dawson. And that is my favorite nude scene. Because, one, I think Rosario Dawson is super hot. We're talking, like...
She was awesome in
top
Alexander.
5. She was naked in Alexander, too.
She was savage.
But my point is, though, Trance is like a 5-second... Not even 5 seconds. It's just a shot of her fully nude walking down a hallway. And her body is so ridiculous. It, like, makes me want to get in shape. How perfect she looks in that movie.
If you try hard enough, look like her someday.
No, Jeff, no.
That's my goal. Man, Rosario Dawson's almost 40. She looks awesome. I remember the first... What'd you say?
She's definitely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Let me... I'm going to send you guys an image of the scene I'm talking about. James McAvoy's in that movie?
Yep, he's the main character.
Oh, you've seen the movie?
No, I was just reading about Halle Berry nude scenes, actually, this week at work.
Oh, okay.
Honest to God. So
fair enough.
About Trance and Alexander, I was like, yeah, I just read about those. Or not Halle Berry, other black chick.
Rosario Dawson?
Yeah.
Okay, here is the image from the nude scene. By the way, listeners, it's easy if you Google Rosario Dawson trance naked.
She's perfect.
Or nude. That is an awesome body.
You think those are her real pussy lips?
I'm guessing.
No, they're CG.
Yeah, sure. No, those are real pussy lips, my friend. I'd put money on it. You know what? Should I tweet her right now and ask her?
Yeah, ask her if they CG'd her vagina.
I'm going to do that right now.
Vagina.
And then you guys can help me compose the tweet. Let's see if she's even on Twitter. Hold on, I'm not.
Now, are her areolas different sizes? No, honestly, look at this image. Fans at home, look it up. She's standing in front of like some glassy doorway-looking thing. But honest to God, is it echoing again?
Yep.
Yeah, who is that?
That's Joel, because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
I'm trying to learn these controls.
Just mute your goddamn TV.
I'm looking at her tits, and our left, her right areola looks probably 45% bigger than her left one. And that's kind of bothering me now.
Well, hold on. Let me look at the image.
Curtis is liking her less and less now because she's not as perfect as he thought.
To be fair, though, you got to take into account she is walking.
And there's
that's
shadows.
not going to change the size of her areolas.
I think her... Oh, okay. Oh, areolas. I thought you were talking about the placement of her nipples. Sorry.
No.
Yeah, I guess her areolas are different. I'm looking at her vag the entire time. That's what I'm staring at. I'm like, yes.
It looks like Homer Simpson's
Rosario
mouth.
Dawson.
Oh my god.
Then I've never wanted to kiss Homer Simpson now or more now than I do right now. So I'm ready. Okay, let's see. Rosario Dawson on
she's
Twitter.
on Twitter. I've got it up right now.
Okay, I feel really. I'm so glad my face isn't on this Twitter because one day we're going to be famous, and I would hate for her to walk up to me and be like, "You're that dude that asked me if my pussy was real in that movie," and I'd go, "Yes, it was."
No?
Yes, goddammit, it was.
Do you think she'll block us on Twitter?
She might.
Hey, you know what, Rosario Dawson? I hope you don't block us on Twitter. Okay, so what should I say to her? I could spell What do you want me to say to her, guys? Is your vagina CGI'd in trance?
Yeah.
Did they CGI your kuka in trance?
Your kuka.
You dropped out.
That's how we say it in the Jersey Shore, kuka.
How do you spell that?
Kooka. Kuka.
So I just said, do they CGI your kuka in trance? Hashtag WCBS 69.
And fans, you guys as well. It's at Rosario Dawson, so at ROSARIODAWSON. You guys should inundate her with that exact same question. Maybe she'll respond to one of us.
I just said hashtag please respond. There we go.
Oh my god.
If she responds, I'm going to print out this tweet and frame it on my wall. Fuck my Return to the Jedi poster. Rosario Dawson in her real vagina lips. I would love if she actually would listen to the show. She'd be like, oh, those guys are so sweet.
I don't know what she would say, but, maybe.
I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. She actually seems cool. Unlike most actresses who are, douchey, she seems cool.
Well, she did act alongside Katherine Heigl in a movie.
Which is a flop.
Yeah.
Unforgettable.
Thanks.
Okay, comedian. Okay, so Curtis, Nick, what are some nude scenes that you guys liked in movies?
Let's see. One, Boogie Nights.
You liked seeing Mark Wahlberg's dick?
No, Julianne Moore naked.
Julianne Moore?
Gosh, she's rancid.
Okay.
Do you have an aunt that looks like her? What's making you attracted to her?
She's a redhead, and she's an older woman.
Hold on, I need a timestamp of that shit because I want that fucking audio clip. 1:58:20.
Jesus.
The first sex scene I remember, I was a kid. I was probably about 3 or 4, and it was Linda Hamilton in Terminator 1.
Oh man, that fucking hair!
I think that was the first time that I had seen tits on a TV screen.
I don't remember the first time I saw tits on a TV screen. Oh no, I do! Okay, do you guys remember how they used to scramble porn back in the day on TV? Yeah. I was at my grandma's house, and I pressed there was like a little box. There was like an A-B switch, and the A switch was cable, and the B switch was like pay-per-view and porn. And I remember I hit the B switch, and I just saw some naked woman on a bed fingering herself before I even knew what it meant to finger yourself. And that image stuck with me for, God, what was that, 25 years?
Jeez.
How old were you guys when you got the first boner you remember?
Oh, God, I don't...
Jesus, man.
Most of my life, it's been, functioning properly.
No, I remember very vividly. I was about 4 years old. I was lying on this bed, and I remember I was looking up at the ceiling, and there was this fan just slowly turning. And I remember I got the oddest sensation in my crotch, and it was the first time I noticeably had an erect penis.
That is such an odd memory to, remember forever.
It was a game changer. My God, this thing does other things?
It has set you on a course.
It's like a Swiss Army knife.
Hey, Curtis, it's too long ago for me to remember. It was like sometime during the Mesozoic era.
Oh,
the wheel wasn't even invented yet.
Did you at least have fire? Did you at least have fire?
They had lambskin condoms back then.
We just had to slaughter the lambs.
Oh, God.
You just fucked the lambs. Sorry, that was mean.
And then turn around.
It's not Muslim.
Whoa! We finally crossed that line on this show.
Okay.
Akbar.
Okay. If you had to, what kind of animal would you fuck?
Human.
Melissa McCarthy?
Oh.
That's the nastiest answer you
pork.
That's by far the nastiest answer you could have given.
Hey, at least I'm honest.
Nick?
That black chick from Ghostbusters. At least she does anal.
Joel.
Dion legitimately would sleep with her.
Damn. Oh man, if I had to, I'd rather die.
I'd fuck a rabbit. Because unlike like a cat, like it can't scratch you with
rabbit.
its back paws. And they got some pretty big rabbits, like that one that died on the United airplane. It was like 3 feet long.
So, wait, hold on. So a very large rabbit is what you'd fuck.
I would fuck a very large rabbit if I had to.
Silly faggot. Tricks are for kids.
Well, to veer quickly from the bestiality segment, I would just like to give a 1-minute salute to some of the greatest celebrity tits out there. So, this is for you, Christina Hendricks, and Kate Upton, and Jennifer Tilly, and Kat Dennings, and Alexandra Daddario, and Nigella Lawson, and even you, old-ass Dolly Parton.
Would you count
And Katy
Elvira
Perry.
on that list?
And Elvira, and Salma Hayek, and who else has a
Salma Hayek.
rockin' rack?
That was a good love scene in Desperado.
It
Oh
was.
shit! I don't know why I even forgot about that. I don't even know where that came from.
Best part was
And
her
Charlotte
crying
McKinnon.
was for real. She cried
Did
during
she-
that
did
scene
she-
because she was so
did she-
embarrassed about being Catholic at the time.
I love rape too. Joel.
She was crying because she was embarrassed about being Catholic at the time. What is she now? It's like a Scientologist.
Probably.
Hey, don't joke about that.
God.
They'll come to your house and kill you.
Yeah, let him. That's fine.
Fucking Will Smith.
I'll admit, if there's a busty celebrity, that's the only time I'll ever, like, watch something based on how a woman looks in a movie. Like, Alexandra Daddario, I will watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre, was it 3D?
Oh God.
Because she's hot and she's in that movie.
But okay, like the movie's rated R, and she's hung up, she's chained up, and her shirt's open just enough to where you can just see her boobs, but like not really all of her tits, and it's fucking like it's infuriating because it's rated R and she should be topless, and she's not.
Well, Nick, if you just watch True Detective, you can see her vagina. So there
That's
you
what I
go.
was going to bring up. Her fucking Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
Everything.
And
She is
so,
gorgeous.
yeah, she's in Baywatch.
Yep.
I would not mind watching a Rock in her sex tape.
I couldn't do it. I would like to see her get fucked, but if I knew it was him, I couldn't do it. I'd be really disgusted.
You'd feel like I did when I beat off to that Shia LaBeouf sex scene.
Ugh. Here's what. Oh, I don't know if I brought this up on the podcast. So Kevin Nash was doing like a shoot interview a couple months ago, and he insinuated that The Rock was gay. And I thought to myself, "Wow, that'd be really devastating if I found out The Rock was gay." People would be like, "Why is it devastating? Can't you have a gay hero?" No, I can't.
Nope.
Not The Rock. Anyone else? Tobey Maguire, Harrison Ford's old ass could be gay. Not The
So
Rock.
basically, anyone who takes dick.
Batman?
No. Anybody who likes to receive dick. So women and gays can't be your hero.
Can't be my hero?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty broad brush, but I'll agree with it.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Thank you, Mills.
Going on the field.
Anne Hathaway has decent boobs. I don't
Fuck
like her
that
that
bitch.
much, but I did not compliment her in the slightest bit.
Bring
I just
her
said she has
up.
nice
Just
boobs.
bring her up. Brings up that ugly ass face.
Damn, Joel.
I don't find her unattractive. I find her unlikable.
I love how fucking Joe's PTSD comes out when he hears her name. Like every time, it's like, God damn it!
I bought the movie Alpha Dog back in the day because it was the first and only movie at the time that had Olivia Wilde's tits in it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I remember you were really into her for a while.
I think she's to this day one of the most gorgeous things walking around on the planet.
So, do you hate Jason Sudeikis?
Yeah, I think he's ugly. Yeah, he's funny, but he's just not hot enough for her. She deserves
Wait,
better.
Well, he must be funny enough for her because they're married and have a kid now,
Well, she's waiting on you to kidnap her
Thank you.
and wear her skin
after you fuck her.
without her
Who
skin.
was the most
Well.
prison-worthy celebrity?
President? Wait, hold on.
What do you mean
Yeah, you
prison
gotta be a
worthy?
little more
Hillary
specific.
Clinton.
You would rape Hillary Clinton?
No, you said prison worthy.
But Tish.
So, no, clarify that question, because I have no clue what you mean.
I would be willing to throw away 20 years of my life to have sex with Olivia Wilde.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Sorry, I thought you meant, like, who do you want to, like, put in prison? I'm like, dude, the list starts with, like, Miley Cyrus. She's so retarded. Arrest her.
Nope. You said we're going rated X tonight.
I'll go with my always fallback, Jessica Alba.
Over Kelly who?
Yes. Jessica Alba. And I'll force her to wear that little angel outfit she had in Idle Hands.
Damn, all right.
This rape fantasy.
No, and you're...
Hold on. Was she legal in that movie? First of all.
I don't care.
Yeah, my man!
He's going to jail anyway.
I was waiting for that shit.
Oh.
We can always go overseas to like Europe or Thailand where it's like 14 or 12.
Oh, shit.
We'll get to that soon, my friend.
Let's see. Ariel Winter. That's mine.
She has no neck.
But I'm not worried about her neck.
Thing. Shut the fuck up. No.
I'm not trying to fuck her neck, dude.
What are you gonna slit when the act's done?
I don't know, her any other major artery in her body that I could find.
You're sick.
Her femoral artery?
In her leg. She got some big ones right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's there are many ways to kill somebody. There's a lot of ways.
And his cum's dripping out of her, and he just cuts her artery. He can smear it together and says, "Night, night, bitch."
Keep talking.
Are you currently jerking it right now?
Curtis is getting real turned on right now.
I'll say Sofia Vergara because she's really hot and.
Would there be like a stipulation of just don't talk, bitch, just take it?
No, she's got a sexy accent. She can talk for hours. I'm not going to listen, but she can talk.
She'll just be screaming horrible things.
Kevin, what are you doing?
I have a feeling one of us is going to get lucky, and she's not going to press charges, and you're just going to be like, yeah, I took advantage of her, and it was cool.
Yeah.
And then you press her luck a second time, and then you get shot.
And having sex with Andre the Giant's a illegitimate black kid.
You know what? Next year at WrestleMania, I'm going to tell everyone that I'm his illegitimate child, and I'm meeting with Vince McMahon to get like a cut of his royalties.
Oh my God, do that!
No, get a chance at going into wrestling.
Okay, I'll start getting in shape right now so people buy that story.
I thought you wanted to get in shape so you look like Rosario Dawson.
Yeah, I do. I want my areolas to be off center too.
They're not the same size.
What is your wrestling name? Dawson with a dick?
Dawson's Dick? Dick Dawson. I could be Dick Dawson.
That's your porn name.
That's my porn name, Dick Dawson. I'm looking through, when I typed in busty celebrities, there's a picture of Rihanna. She's got a really good looking ass. Just saying. I don't like Rihanna, but
you know it's almost as big as her ass? Her forehead?
Her forehead? I knew you were going to say that, Joel. I'm not going to be looking at her forehead.
Add space here.
For IncarnateStudios.com.
Who is the one celebrity who doesn't have any legitimate nudes on the internet that you want to see the most?
Jessica Alba. Because it was a body double and fucking Machete.
Was it really? They just
yes, it was.
Head? Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Jeff?
I'm sorry, I'm still looking at busty celebrities, and I'm trying to pick out of the list who I've seen naked. I'm going to give you an answer, but I'm looking at
Has
boobs
Christina
right now.
ever been naked?
There was apparently a leaked photo of her tits, like a couple years back.
Oh, yeah, there was, yeah.
So I'm trying to take her out. Same with Kat Dennings. She leaked some nude photos of herself.
We used to look at those all the time in your dorm room.
Yeah, man, good times. Kat Dennings tits. Gross face, awesome body. I would marry her in a heartbeat.
Then make her get plastic surgery.
Just the teeth, man, just the teeth. That's all. Like, you have millions of dollars, lady. I don't. My teeth are way better than yours. Like, just fix them, please.
Like every British star?
Yeah. I don't want to sound too cliche. I'll just say Katy Perry. I'd like to see those jugs.
That might be my answer as well. And since you're taking Katy Perry, I am going to take Natalie Portman.
I would love to see Natalie Portman naked.
Absolutely.
Circa Star Wars Episode 2 in that
the world would be a better place.
That's another woman who no one would want to hear speak because, reasons.
Oh, yeah. I should change my list for... Never mind, I'm not going to go there. Anyway, what's your next question, sir?
Oh, I got another question? Oh, fuck.
I thought you had more. I thought you were making up these really good questions about celebrities. I was like, oh,
yeah, they just pop into my head as we go. It's got to be natural.
Oh, okay. We won't force it.
That's what she said?
Like your girlfriend.
Who do you think is... Who's a celebrity that a lot of people find attractive that you think's ugly?
The drunk bitch in the fappening.
Oh, wow.
Jennifer Lawrence?
I do not find her face attractive. It just looks puffy.
I would like to jump on that train with you and say, hey, she's ugly, so I will, but I'll pick somebody else in a minute. But God, I watched X-Men the other night. Ew. Why is she fucking famous? Is it because the new modern female stars that get popular are the ugly ones, so the women in the crowd don't get like uncomfortable watching them?
Probably.
Because I feel like the really hot ones don't make it as far as the flat-chested ugly ones, just so like the female audience doesn't get too uncomfortable. But yeah, she's god-awfully ugly. Ugh. Her body's whatever, and her face is ugh. It somehow got rounder each movie. It's like a full moon. It's just one day it's just going to be pure white. People are just going to applaud it.
Jeez, I'm trying to think. I can't. That's a tough one.
I guess supposedly during the fappening, I don't know how the fuck I missed this, people did have pictures of Natalie Portman leak.
What?
Her at a beach with her top off. I'm pissed.
Hold on.
Hey, to answer your question, Anne Hathaway.
Like I said 5 minutes ago, man, she's unlikable but not unattractive to me.
To me, she's unattractive.
What?
Anne Hathaway.
Like what? Well, I think I like her features.
I know. She looks like a female Joker.
Maybe I like a female Joker, my friend.
Jeff likes him weird.
I do like him weird.
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I'm not going to have to like... Okay, so I typed in Natalie Portman on this website, and all I got was a faked Photoshop picture of her taking it up the ass.
Yeah, no, I'll post it in the chat right now.
Let's see. Coco Austin. Yeah, that's what I think is really ugly, and everybody seems to think she's hot.
I like her body. I'm not going to deny that. I like her body a lot.
Her face, though. God damn.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. Her face is meh.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people said Carrie Fisher was like really hot in Star Wars. I don't think so.
I did not find her attractive until after she died. And
and she started to rot.
Not in that way.
She started to get that like really distinct like dead body odor, and you're somehow your pants got smaller.
She looks like Beetlejuice a little bit.
I wonder why Curtis didn't go into being a mortician.
Oh God.
Did I ever tell you guys? You guys know the Dear Abby column in like newspapers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you the story? I read this my senior year in high school. This woman wrote into Abby for advice, and her husband was a mortician, and she said that the only way that they would have sex was he would make her get in a bathtub full of ice cubes and then lay perfectly still while he had sex with her. Doesn't that just weird you guys out?
I had a very odd, mental image of that.
Jesus.
Ew.
So he likes his pussy cold then. Good to know.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where Frank talks about when he dies that he doesn't care if they bang his dead body, throw him in the trash?
Oh, God.
And he hangs out with a mortician, and I imagined that mortician, fucking a really old, skinny white lady in a bathtub full of ice. Well, I got a boner now. We'll come back in a minute.
Taylor Swift is another one who everybody thinks looks good.
Oh, yeah, fuck her.
And I just, no, can't do it. Can't do it.
I would.
She may be my jail one, because I just hate her so much.
You would just anger banger, that's it?
Anger banger and then punch her repeatedly until she's nothing. You ever see Sin City when Bruce Willis punches that yellow guy?
Yeah.
That's gonna be me. Just not the yellow guy. I'll be Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I don't.
That's how I'd be with Anne Hathaway, except I'd use a sledgehammer until she was just paste.
Can I just take Anne Hathaway from you? I'll trade you Anne Hathaway for anyone else. I'm not saying she's beautiful, but she's not. I don't know. She's just so unlikable, but I don't want to see her die yet.
I do. She was an absolutely horrible pick for Catwoman.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer was way better.
My point about Carrie Fisher is that I found this internet forum that had photos, backstage photos from when they actually were making the original Star Wars, and she was always sitting on a dude's lap, and she just looked so fun and slutty. She would fuck anyone who asked, and that made her so hot.
Well, I mean,
she was only fucking Harrison Ford.
Yeah, that's what I remember you telling me. It's her and Harrison Ford were just banging all the time.
She wrote a book called The Princess Diarist and said how they fucked on the weekends. I'm really tempted to buy that book just to listen to her talk about her fucking Han Solo.
Oh my god! Why couldn't they make that a show? I'd watch that.
What, Han Solo fucking Princess Leia?
Sure, why not?
See, that's the only way you could ruin my my favorite Star Wars character more is by showing his dick.
Well, don't do that. But show the behind the scenes, of them making the movie and all the bullshit they had to go to back in the day and their relationship. I'd watch that. That to me would be interesting.
Oh, I thought you meant a space comedy where they literally have sex in the Millennium Falcon. I thought it was Star Wars branded. They are actually going to be, Chewbacca films it.
And Hallelujah playing in the background.
It shoots off a proton torpedo instead of a flame in space. The fourth. Oh, I was watching Miami Vice today, and that dude was on an episode, Leonard Cohen.
Oh, yeah?
He's as shitty an actor as he is a singer.
Oh,
the guy's garbage all over.
Damn.
An actress that I really like is Jennifer Connelly. She's really hot.
Was she in Juno?
No, that's Ellen Page, and she's a lesbian.
No, I thought Jennifer Connelly... Oh, Jennifer Connelly was the ass-to-ass in Requiem, right?
Yep,
yeah,
that's her.
She's married to the Vision, Paul Bettany.
She is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I love Jennifer Connelly. That's my type of woman. I liked her before she lost all that weight, too, because she was not, thick. She just had an awesome body, and then she lost a whole bunch of weight, and now she looks a little weird. But she gets naked in movies, so I'm happy to have seen what she's packing. This is when I like Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah, she just has a perfect face.
Yep.
Let's see here. Oh wow, what is it? Is this her from Tower Records?
No, that's Career Opportunities.
Oh, okay.
That's a great movie. You should watch it. It's about a slap. It's got the guy from Pulp Fiction. He's the lead. Remember the guy that gets shot in the beginning? The what guy?
Yes.
He's the lead in Career Opportunities. Jim. He works at a Target overnight, and Jennifer Connelly comes into the Target, and they get held hostage.
Okay.
It's a great movie, man. You should check it out. It used to be on Netflix.
I think I've seen it before. Yeah.
So, Curtis, you have a love of Audrey Hepburn. What do you love about her?
She is the most classically beautiful, symmetrical person I've ever seen. Her face is just perfection without the need for makeup. She's got that the brunette, the eyes is just perfect proportions. She's She's tiny. I don't know. There's just something about Audrey Hepburn that out of every woman on the planet, I think she's actually the most beautiful.
Should you Photoshop that photo of her doing something?
No, she's beautiful. I don't want to see like dicks in her ass or in her mouth.
I don't want to see dicks.
Jeff, do it, Jeff, do it.
I love how I found the one thing that gets him real serious and he just tones it down. Like, she's so perfect.
She is. Her eyes, everything about her is just class out the ass.
Class out the ass. I like that.
I stole that from somewhere. I can't remember where. Oh, Californication.
I think she's good looking, but I just don't think she has much of a body. So
And that's the thing. That's why I'm not saying she's hot. When I think hot, I think like big tits, round ass. Like I need to put my cum in you. Whereas her, I just gotta hold her hand and look at her.
I understand that mentality. I mean, like, straight face, yeah. Now, if you took her face... Like, okay, the way they draw Catwoman with her face but an awesome body, I like that. Have you seen that before?
I think so. Send me an image.
I'm looking it up right now. There's an artist named Adam Hughes who uses Audrey Hepburn as Catwoman. And I like that. Like, if Audrey Hepburn was really built like this, I'd be in the same boat as you. But, you know, whatever. They can't all be winners.
Let's see here.
Oh, that's a great picture.
That's cool.
And he does it all the time. It's not just like that one image. Like, I could show you dozens of them. Just Google Adam Hughes Catwoman and you can, you know, check them out yourself. I'm trying to think of anything... Oh, okay, so have you guys ever seen, like, well, I know you have, Curtis, but, like, movies where there's actual fucking in them?
Yeah, there was one Canadian one I watched a while ago that, you know, this guy was going down on this girl, and there's no way it could be fake. Like, because the way they show it is, like, the camera is really far away, and he's just going to town on her, and it slowly pushes in through the hallway into the room. It's like, yeah, he's all up in there.
Like, it's my dream to be in a movie... But I would love to be in a movie where I had to fuck somebody. Like, how awesome! That's like your job. Like, okay, Nick, you cast me in Strip Club Massacre 2 as the strip club owner, the 80s sleazebag. So I get in good shape for it, and I'm ready. I'm prepared mentally, physically. I am there. And you go, we got to talk. And I go, oh God, are you firing me? You go, no. We need to film a scene with actual penetration. Are you comfortable doing it? And before you even finish your sentence, I scream out, yes. That would be amazing to get paid, even if it's like $100. I hate to fuck some slutty chick on camera, and that is my job.
What you missed, though, while you were screaming yes, was his saying that Phil was on the other end.
Never, God, never.
Wait. No, Phil is gonna like this. It's like a finger trap where the chick's in the middle and Phil's on the other end. I gotta look. at Phil?
No, you're fucking Phil. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have got ahead of yourself.
He's wearing a Phil mask, like in Deadpool.
Look it. I know Nick. Nick would never do that to me because Nick wouldn't want Phil to enjoy it.
No.
He would say,
No.
You, dude.
If anything, Phil would be sitting in front of you, so just so you could shoot your load all over his beard.
Oh God, this turned into a nightmare.
Yeah, you want that job now, Jeff?
If it's gonna pay, I'm not gonna fuck a man.
No. You don't fuck a man, but that's how you finish. You fuck the girl, we tape it, and you know that's where your jizz goes.
Can we CGI in the cum shot?
Do what now?
With a briefcase with $1,200 and says you can fuck this hot girl, but you have to finish on Phil's beard. $1,200 right now. What do you say?
Yeah, I need the money. Because you know what? I'll have just been in her. She'll be still on me. I'll close my eyes. I'll be like, all right, she doesn't want to get pregnant. And then the thing is, Phil's going to have to be passed out because there's no way in hell Phil would agree to this.
I mean, we'll figure something out. It's fine.
Everybody has a price.
All right, Phil, if you...
Yeah, everybody's got a price.
It better be less than $1,200 because I'm not the one that's going to get paid less in this scenario, goddammit.
I'll make sure.
If Phil's out there listening to this episode, Phil, what's the price that it's going to take? How much is going to need to be in the briefcase? Now, be realistic, not like $1 trillion.
$1,200 I thought was fair.
I mean, I and I get to bang this woman as long as I want in any position, right?
But
we need footage. We're gonna use like
Just
2
have
cameras
to finish on Phil's beard.
and we're gonna use like 2 cameras. It's gonna go as long as you can hold out. You know, we're just gonna get all the angles we can. Like
But not one drop misses his beard. Not one.
Well,
I mean, are you gonna fucking hold it while it shoots onto him? I can't control exactly what's gonna happen, but I will give you my word that for $1,200, we can ruin Phil's life.
Oh my god.
So Nick, when you're making that movie, think of me.
Okay.
Put me in the goddamn thing.
if it happens, but yeah, by all means, definitely.
All right, cool.
But I mean, what is it? What is it? Triple Massacre is actually coming out on VOD May 2nd. It's coming out to Amazon, to Vudu, to Steam, to Google Play, to iTunes. Actually, iTunes pre-order is already there. But
Netflix?
No Netflix.
Hey, talk to me off air. I got an idea for one of our Patreon bonuses.
Nice, man.
Okay, it only pertains to you, so we'll talk off air.
Right on.
So, do you guys have any other nasty shit you want to talk about? Like, I was asking a question. Movies, you saw the Canadian flick where the chick was getting eaten out by the dude. I've actually encountered a lot of movies with real sex. Not even like, I was even searching them out. I just happened to run into a bunch, like Starlet on Netflix. I saw that. Boom. Immoral Tales has a lot of nudity, but no penetration. What else did I see? Sexual Chronicles of a French Family? With a title like that, I gotta click
Jeez, man, that's one hell of a title.
Yeah. Y tu mama tambien? I think the guy from fucking Rogue One is in that movie.
No!
Yeah!
No, he's not one of the... No, because they do gay shit at the end.
I think, what's his face?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it is. Diego Luna.
No! He didn't suck a penis on camera.
No, that's a different movie, dude.
That's not... Is when they're going with the older woman... the one kid fucks her, then they find out that he fucked each other's girlfriends and moms, and then one of the final scenes before the end of the movie is they do gay shit together, because when the trip's over, they aren't friends anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right. And yeah, that's the main guy. What's the main guy's name in Rogue One?
Cassian Andor.
Yeah, that's him.
No.
Yeah, Cassian Andor sucked a dick on camera. That is Diego Luna for you, my friend.
Yeah, let's see. What was the name of the movie again?
Y tu mama tambien.
Yeah, just type in Y and then space TU and it'll pop up on Google. Like, I saw that movie,
it's on Hulu.
God. Yeah, I watched it again on Hulu, because I remember seeing it as a kid on
it's
IFC.
There. I see it on his IMDb. It's there.
I just remember watching all kinds of weird shit on IMDb
here's the thing.
Of nudity.
This supposedly, okay, so Star Wars is Disney property. So he's a guy who basically did a French porno, and he's in a Disney movie. I fucking love that.
It's Mexican, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mexican. My bad.
Well, Daisy Ridley was like a naked corpse in an old BBC TV show.
Which she should have stayed.
Really? Because now I gotta look at this now.
That is hilarious.
I think she's not attractive at all. Like,
she's not. She's manly.
Who?
The Ray from episode 7. Oh yeah, here she is.
Oh, Felicity.
There are some photos of her where she looks okay.
I think she's absolutely gorgeous.
She's ugly as shit in Star Wars, but like if you look at other photos of her, she looks fine. Maybe it's the shitty hairdo. It makes her forehead look big.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she looks really hot in interviews and stuff like that, but...
Like here, she looks good in this photo that I'm going to send you guys. Like, if she looked like that, her in the movie, but I would be like, oh, at least she's okay to look at. But she looks just nasty.
Yeah, exactly.
She definitely fits into that Natalie Portman, Audrey Hepburn type. If we found Curtis's type, I've known it, but they all kind of have the similar look to them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I see that now.
Here's a really fucking retarded photo of her, but I hope you guys enjoy. I should put this in the comments just so the listeners can look at it and laugh.
Yeah, but that's the, bukkake pose.
I wasn't even gonna put a cock there. It just makes me laugh.
No, that's just that's the exact shape you hold your mouth when you have three people in a semicircle trying to spray it on your tongue at the same time.
I've never had anyone try to spray cum on my tongue before. So
$1,200. Yes or no?
Oh God, no! Never. Is it $1,200 to spray cum on Daisy Ridley? Then yes. I would actually do that not for free. If I could make $1,200 and blow a load, I'm going to take that.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm proud of myself. I didn't go into a Star Wars rant this week. So
Jones is pretty hot, too.
Who? Who'd you say?
Felicity Jones.
Yeah, I mean...
I
had heard of her before Rogan.
It kept cutting out, and all I would hear was Jones, and so I was thinking you were saying Leslie, and I was sick.
No.
Yeah, Felicity Jones is good looking. Much better. I like her more than I like Daisy Ridley.
What I hate is the people that are like, yeah, she's hot. If you're into rabbits, look at them teeth. She's gorgeous.
Also, quit hanging out in the South. That's dangerous for you.
Well, it's just the people on the internet that make fun of Felicity Jones and somehow say that she's not attractive.
Well, I'd like to see what those people look like, and then we'll do a comparison.
Not even that. See what those people have had sex with, and you're going to see nothing.
I'm sorry, it took me a second to process that joke. I'm looking at pictures of Felicity Jones, I'm like, yeah. She doesn't look this good in Star Wars. It's like they, toned her down and made her look...
Because it's Disney. It's Disney. They'll hire some Mexican guy who took a dick, but God forbid if they show boobs.
Well, I mean, they hire Scarlett Johansson, and I like Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
That goes way back. That goes to Home Alone 3 when I was in the 3rd grade. I was like, she's cute. And then, as an adult, I look at her and go, she's hot.
Here we go. First crush. First celebrity crush.
Ooh.
Is it more than I just wanted a boner? Or
You can do 2 levels. My grandma always tells me back when I was 2, anytime Paula Abdul would come on the TV, I would stop what I was doing and go up and just put my hands on it. But the first girl I was conscious of being attracted to, I think, was Topanga from Boy Meets World.
Yeah, I might have to go with that too, because I watched a lot of Boy Meets World as a kid.
I was always, even as a kid, I liked women. I never liked a lot of, with the exception of Scarlett Johansson, I never looked at girls that were roughly my age and went ooh, I like her. I always liked Pamela Anderson and shit like that. Even as a little kid, I was into big boobs, so I don't know. Still waters run deep.
Yeah, when my uncle would leave his house, we'd have access to it, and I would watch Barbed Wire and beat off so many times in middle school. And he had, do you guys remember the movie Striptease?
Yes.
Yeah, with Demi Moore.
Oh my God. No, not Striptease. Showgirls.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's a terrible fucking
beat off
movie.
To that movie all the time when he'd leave.
Yeah, that movie's like Requiem for a Dream, but with strippers. That's what it is.
Yep.
But Jared Leto doesn't lose his arm.
That's true.
That guy just goes hip thrust, hip thrust, hip thrust.
Oh gosh, and it's so weird seeing the girl from Saved by the Bell in that movie. To this day, it's still odd.
It's funny. Every time somebody brings up the movie Showgirls, I think of that TV show Step by Step. Because there's an episode where that nerdy kid tries to go see Showgirls.
You see, whenever I hear Showgirls, all I think of is the woman falling down the stairs.
That happened twice.
And I cheer.
Which one?
The one she was competing against, basically, for the head part.
Oh, Gina Gershon or whatever?
Oh, fuck. She would have been a good Catwoman.
She was hot. She was in some movie back in the 80s. She's actually in this movie called Killer Joe with a fucking fake rug for a bush, but it's still cool.
A merkin? She's wearing a merkin.
Yeah, she's wearing a... I'll show you the picture of the merkin. It's a fucking huge merkin. I've never seen the movie, but apparently, like, that bush is part of the story or something. I don't know. I don't like Matthew McConaughey that much.
Whoa, easy there.
All right.
I don't dislike him, but I'm not, like, in love with him like a lot of people.
You almost get to see his butthole in Magic Mike.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, well, this episode's now crossed the
I was
line.
trying to officially end this episode.
No, I mean...
What the fuck?
Yeah, isn't that...
Oh my
Looks
god!
like you just photoshopped the lower half of Phil's face onto her legs.
Phil's face is not that clean.
Put his asshole, I bet.
Oh my god! Damn, that's
yeah, Gina Gershon was is still hot. Like, she's aged incredibly well. I feel like, okay, like, there are certain actresses, like, they get married to regular dudes, and those dudes are so lucky, because they're married for, like, 30 years to these women, and the women still look the same, and these dudes look like fucking goobs. So, good for them? I don't know.
Like Trish Stratus's husband.
Yeah, well, I've heard rumors that she fucked a lot of wrestlers, so...
Gina Gershon is 54.
She looks good.
She's still hot.
She looks damn
All right,
good.
guilty pleasure. Who's the hottest woman that you're embarrassed to say is hot?
I don't know. Let me type in some hot celebrities and then see
I
if
want
there's
to.
one that
You know
I don't
what?
want to admit.
I'll say Lady Gaga.
That's actually a good answer. That's like the appropriate level.
She's got a great body, but man, her nose is just...
I can get
fucking
past that.
terrible.
She just can't dress like a complete retard. I can get past the nose. Great body.
I should say Swerve and it should be Jennifer Lawrence, but I don't find her attractive. That'd be a fucking lie. I hate her little eyes and everything.
Damn.
I guess I'll say what's her face, Cara Delevingne. Even though people, I don't know, there's something about her. So even though she's weird looking,
Viola Davis.
Really?
Viola Davis. Oh no, definitely. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's her. I know I'm a hypocrite because I don't think personality should be taken into account. But I like her personality enough that it makes her physically attractive to me somehow.
See, mine is Amber Rose.
if she does
Amber Rose.
You don't have to be embarrassed. Her body's ridiculous. God damn.
She is.
I would have put her on my list of
She
awesome...
is dumb as shit. Oh, god damn it, she's retarded.
I thought you were going to say Ruby Rose, though.
Ruby Rose.
Okay, I could say her too.
Ruby Rose.
If Amber Rose had long hair, I'd be like, yeah, but that
dyke haircut just ruins it for me.
Yeah, that's.
But those giant tits bring it right
and
back.
ass, like that ass. Oh
Man, her head. Like I had a former friend who
like
shaved his head exactly like hers.
She looks like Eminem.
If he had tits and an ass.
Well, I'm talking face only, because head only, because her face is cute. She's really good looking, but god damn her.
Why would she wear her hair like that? She's got like cancer or some stupid shit like that?
I think it's a fashion statement. It's a bad one.
Yeah,
I don't know why she does it. It's just,
She's got too many tattoos. I know I sound like a hypocrite, but I don't like any... This is just like a woman thing. I don't like tattoos in general. So like when I see a woman with a tattoo, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's like a woman smoking a cigarette.
Well, I've kissed girls that have smoked before, so it doesn't really bother me that much, but...
Well, a pastor did once tell me, if she'll put a cigarette in her mouth, she'll put anything in her mouth.
One of those chicks did blow me, so that is a true statement. God, her head does look like a Q-tip, though.
The lack of hair, honestly, completely ruins everything else for me. I don't find V for Vendetta post halfway mark Natalie Portman attractive because she ain't got no fucking hair.
Here's a picture of her with hair right here. You can tell me what you think of her.
That's not with hair.
Did it?
Yeah, that's her with hair.
No, is that where you're talking where she's holding up the phone with the rose petals on the back?
Yep.
That's not hair. I'm talking like, below that.
There you go.
Sorry, I only got the one where she was in the black squatting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she is so... That's like a perfect woman right there. Why doesn't she look like that?
Yeah, right?
Because I don't know, that's just her thing. She shaved her head, and that's her thing now.
That's stupid. What a waste.
See, I want to get famous enough to where, like, everyone wants me, but I can make fun of them, and they still want me. Because she's, like, first on my list.
Man,
She looks like a bad 80s nightmare.
She's like a Fresh Prince reject. I'm just looking at...
And the thing is, she was so pretty back in the day. I'm going to show you a picture of her when she was younger. Like, if that was my girlfriend, I'd be very happy all the time. And then you see, she looks like Kanye West as a woman.
Why would she...
Wait, hold on. Is it her, or is that Nikki Cox next to her?
That's her and her.
Okay.
It's two photos of her.
Because it looks like Nikki Cox.
Nikki Cox is a redhead and white. This chick isn't white.
True, very true.
Yeah, man, you're fucking up, dude. So let's talk about somebody let's talk about some women that are famous that we find ugly as shit, like hideous.
Hideous?
Get out the way.
God damn it, Joel! I'm gonna come to your house and smack you in the mouth. She's not that bad looking, okay?
Jeez.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yep, ugliest woman ever.
Yeah, definitely.
Who else is hideous? I'm not trying to pick a fight, Nick, but goddamn Julianne Moore. Whoa.
Yeah, I agree.
Jesus Christ.
Was it Be Along?
Like, the only time I found her okay looking in The Big Lebowski because she's wearing a fucking wig, or the way her hair's cut and she's got those big glasses on. But, like, other than that, I don't like redheads that much. I know Loudy'd be like, how do you not like redheads? I'm like, motherfucker, you're not dating one, so shut up. Like,
hey,
redheads just don't do it for me.
No, fake redheads do it for me.
Well, Christina Hendricks.
Dude, don't get me started on her, man. Oh my god.
I would fight you for 5 minutes.
I would fight you and win if it was over her.
No,
yeah,
because she's already married to a dude named Jeffrey. I'm already halfway there. So
do you know?
Like, hey,
hold on. Do you know who the guy is? Have you seen his face?
Yeah, he's the guy from Super Troopers, the Snozberries guy.
That guy.
Yeah,
good for
guy's
him.
white, right?
That is the. He's something.
Jewish.
I'll show you a picture of him.
If he is white, then you're even more than halfway there.
Well, good for me. I feel like I am such a step above this dude. Like,
yeah,
good for me. Even in my current state, like I could fight him to the death. Okay, I'm not gonna fight anyone to the death to like possibly bang their wife because like, oh, you fight him and you win. She's not gonna sleep with you because you just killed her husband and she's. Well,
that's why you tie her to a chair first and then kill her husband and then fuck her. That's what you do.
Why would you not rape her in front of her husband first?
That's also a thing too.
Why do you say what I think?
Yeah, that's a thing as well. That can totally happen.
I would like to see this guy hit by a car.
I don't think Renee Zellweger is attractive.
God, no.
Nope. Let's see, I'm trying to think of...
You know who used to be cute, but is now ugly, is Uma Thurman.
She has always been unattractive.
I liked her when she was young. Now she's got all this plastic surgery. She doesn't even look the same.
Nope.
If you type in Uma Thurman, the thing that pops up is new face.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
Let me see this.
Yeah, Even here, I'll send you a picture of it. This is Uma Thurman. She is now a fucking robot.
Yeah.
See?
She looks like Mon Mothma.
Many dolphins died to bring you this information.
If he had a sex change.
No, Mon Mothma's a woman.
Oh, never
Nick,
mind. Sorry,
as that redheaded lady in Return of the Jedi. You're like Pulp Fiction, Uma Thurman. You know, good. Wait, does she have a kid with Ethan Hawke?
What?
I guess they were married. Here's the best photo ever, Nick. It's a picture of Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman, and then they photoshopped a little picture of Quentin Tarantino at the bottom. He looks so angry.
I know who the. Oh God. He's angry because he has to look at her all the fucking time. Oh God. No. Kirstie Alley is the celebrity I think is like super fucking ugly. God damn it, that woman's just hideous.
I would sleep with her for $1,200.
I mean, I would too, but god damn it, man. Ugh.
And I would enjoy it too. I'd be like, tell me about Cheers. I hate that fucking show. Just tell me about it. So I can think of like anything but her.
Well, I know she gives like 10% or 5% of her income to like Scientology. Like she's all about that shit.
Well, she can give me just give me $1,200 of those dollars, Kirsty. We'll make it work. You and me for half an hour. I mean, if she's paying me $1,200, I'm gonna make it good. Like the best. Okay, I'm gonna make it the best you can with Kirstie Alley, like out of her ham coma.
Out of her ham coma. Jeez.
Oh, you know a celebrity that everyone used to want to bone, but I never found attractive was Kirsten Dunst.
I never found her attractive. I always thought she was looked like fucking trailer trash all the time.
I'm a stickler for teeth, so she's out.
I'd rather have spent my fun time with Eliza Dushku.
Eliza Dushku was a fucking 10. Oh my god, yeah.
She's
back in the day, Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. Whew.
She's still not bad looking.
Oh, she still looks great. I haven't seen her lately, and I don't. Okay, there are so many more like new women that excite me.
True.
Eliza Dushku was definitely like 2001. Jeff was like Eliza Dushku and Trish Stratus all the way.
I think I met her.
2017.
I think I met her. No, I didn't meet Eliza Dushku at a convention.
Was she nice?
She was super nice. Her husband was there too.
Well, we can get rid of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were both there, and they were both super nice. She gave Sam a day and asked us her name while we were here, things like that. Like, yeah, she was amazing.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Joel.
You know Kevin Feige, or however you say this name was?
Kevin Feige?
Yeah, Feige.
Feige.
You might not like him so much now. He says that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is just the beginning of Marvel's commitment to strong female characters.
I will bet you the $1,200 I'm going to get from sleeping with Kirstie Alley that when the box office numbers don't bring in the results they want, those strong female characters will be strong enough to make the money that Iron Man and Captain America do. Here's the thing: if they feel comfortable, like a Princess Leia or a Black Widow, I'm all for it. I really don't care. A what?
Let them do their solo movie and watch. Well, you got chicks and boyfriends being dragged there and absolute Marvel slaves.
That ain't going to happen because I know people don't want to hear it, but women aren't really into comic books as much as the internet likes to say, oh, girls like comic books.
This was reading that 44% of their audience are women.
From where?
Marvel sales.
I don't believe that for a goddamn second.
No.
Yeah, and how can they accurately gauge that?
Yeah, how exactly do you fucking gauge that?
That I don't know.
A comic book is a consumer product that does not require any kind of registration. So, I'd say most of the comic book reading demographic are guys, slightly older, mostly white.
Just saying,
those are the people that are buying your comic books. Movie sales are something completely different, and again, how do you gauge that accurately? I could understand certain tickets are bought with a credit card, but some people pay cash. I personally buy gift cards. You can't really trace that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm just reading what I'm just reading what these idiots are saying.
I'm just saying they're trying to really push like, oh, women are into this. No, like, what's the male percentage of interest in fucking 50 Shades of Grey? Not much, if any. Like, there can be entertainment for...
No.
There can... I'll never watch that shit. There can be entertainment for men. There can be entertainment for women. It's not really a problem to have, differing interests. I mean, the only time it ever is offensive to anybody is when they have, like, something that's, like, a white show. You could have BET, but if you had, like, a white channel, or you have Bravo, that's just white.
Bravo's the queer channel.
Yeah, I get. I don't have cable, so I don't know what's on Bravo.
Is catered towards queers.
What a great demographic. I mean, technically that's a good demographic because they have a lot of money, like, overall. I think I saw something somewhere where they say gay people are, on average, more educated and have a higher income. So, cool. I wish our show appealed to everybody so they could buy shit from IncarnateStudios.com. Well, we do have a Gay for Gosling shirt. I'm sure that would appeal to some people, right?
He takes all the humor out when they actually would go gay for him.
Wait, you're not serious when you say that?
Hell, who said I wasn't gay?
There, the humor's back. I should stop looking at pictures of Eliza Dushku. I'm getting really sad that she's married.
Jeff, I got a poem.
Uh-oh.
All right, you got a poem? Let's rear it. Wow, rear it. All right, let's hear it before the show's over.
I got a poem. We can jump right back into what we were doing. I just want to get it off my chest.
Ooh.
So the other bullshitters like to make fun of my sex life, like how I like to punch, pinch, piss on, and strangle my wife. But their sexcapades aren't much better, so join me, will you, as we explore them together. Let's start with Loudy, who likes his women BBW. He likes them big like the Iron Sheik so they can break you and humble you. He loves to smash fupas like they're Koopa Troopas, and his dick says wowzer the more they look like cows or Bowser. Then there's Joel, who's a whole nother story. When he was stationed in Asia, he'd pay for whores, he'd fuck trainee boys, he'd pay them with toys, he tore up that ass when he gets a pass. He could do one hell of a Klingon voice. Poor Nick doesn't have a lot of choice. When it comes to sex partners on the island of Samoa, he's pretty much limited to Roman Reigns, The Rock, and Jason Momoa. Okay, so that last one was why. Remember Brian? Remember that guy? He was a bullshitter from way back when. His catchphrase sums up his sexual preference. Gentlemen, gentlemen. The only action Dan gets is when he calls a phone sex operator with one hand on his cell and the other on his respirator. Or inhaler, or whatever it's called. Regardless, his mom was appalled when she got the bill. Kind of like when a girl sees Phil naked, but he's a great tipper. So good, in fact, that he fucked a stripper. He paid her $500 for more than a hand. As short as he lasted, her hourly rate was basically $8,000. Dion thinks he's cool because his dong is bigger, but he only got that because he's a lucky guy who made the right pick when he put a baby in a white chick. Meanwhile, his sister took a dick from the Jeff Hicks, who stuffed her muffin in front of the sink, who pounded her pink and spared her stink. Trump would have humped her in the dumper, I think. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this poem about world-class kink.
That is the perfect way to end this week's show.
Wow!
That was amazing. Should I even read fan mail?
I don't know. I don't think we need to.
I think that's a perfect way to close it out because
look at listeners, if you liked last week's show, and I'm sure you did, talk amongst yourselves. That is the perfect way to end this week's episode of World Class Bullshitters. If you like this episode, and I hope you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Because the way YouTube is working, it's harder to find our videos. So do that, click the little bell, and head over to incarnate-studios.com, pick up a goddamn shirt, and remember, May 25th of 2017, our Patreon goes live. We didn't have any emails, we had a few tweets, but our social media manager took care of that. This has been episode 69. We'll come back in 2 weeks with another episode of World Class Bullshitters. But in the meantime, I will be back next week with a review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It's getting less praise than the first movie, so who knows, I may like it more. We're over on Podbean, and we'll be on SoundCloud relatively soon. And if you're a local listener like Brian Lape, I'm going to be at Free Comic Book Day, so if you want to come out, hang out, meet me, check out some drawings or something, go to Rock and Rooster Comics in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'll be there all day. I've been your host, Jeff Hicks.
I've been Joel Hastings.
I've been the friendly neighborhood Samoan.
Buy our fucking shit.
Baby.
Thanks for listening, folks. We'll be back next time.